Midwest in the building. What's the word, people? What y'all out there doing tonight? Coming to check on my people. See what y'all doing. That's what I said. See what y'all up to. What it do, people? What it do? What's up out there? What's the word? Let me go over here and see if I got. Oh no. What's up, y'all? What's going on out there? What's the word? What's the word? I say it's two people. Ain't nobody saying nothing. Somebody from Facebook watching. That's what's up. I wish Facebook comment more, but it's all good. What we doing today, y'all? We controlling something. Where my people at? That was you texting me that, Chris? Yeah, I got it. I think that I just got to reading that. He go to court Friday for his decree. Greeting, Sheila. He good because he been studying, but his only problem is he like me. He be trying to help everybody. And when you in there, you really can't be helping people with this type of stuff because he can't go with them every time they go to the law library. So he'll have to send them to do things, and then he sent them to type up an affidavit, and then they took it from all. I told him you can't be out there talking to these people like that. What's going on? Proportional display as a level of compass. That's good. That's good. King Wage in the building. What's up, brother? What's up? What's up? She would say she got her ULC. Congratulations. Congratulations. Salute, King Wage. My brother. Letting some people get in. It says 4 over here, so I must have one watching on Facebook. Let me see. Who over here on Facebook watching? Yep, they say I got one. Appreciate that one person over there that's in the cut, but it's all good. Hey, Chris and King Waves, not much trust in there for her. No, he trying to help Eric. He trying to help these young brothers, and they don't want to listen. And then he end up, excuse me, getting into confrontations with them and arguing. I'm like, bro, I called him one day. He arguing with somebody. I'm like, bro, excuse me. He like, they don't want to listen. And I'm like, bro, you're not no attorney. If these brothers don't want to listen, then you can't make them listen. You only could lead them as far as they let you. I'm trying to tell him, man. If I was in his position and somebody on the outs was helping me, I wouldn't even be worried about them brothers. I sure wouldn't. When I get ready, I'll do a blueprint though while I'm in there, And before I leave, everything go down for me. I'll put it in, a little manual, a little blueprint, and here you go. And I'll get up out of there. Real talk, I'll get up out of there. I'm not gonna stick around. I'm not gonna do none of the above. I'm gonna get up out of there. Straight up. If they deny his decree, that right is. Yeah. I see what I was reading. I see what you were saying. And you see what the guy said, because a lot of people don't understand what they got when they do this. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people don't want to share this information because this is some powerful shit. It seems simple, but it's powerful as hell. I know that's real, King Wade. I know that's real, my brother. I'll be buying gold real soon myself, man. Just had to get a couple things situated, man. Now I gotta, everything is lining up. So I'll be there real soon. I'll be purchasing something soon. Mark my word. I'm due for a blessing. I've been blessing plenty of people, and I be getting little donations and things, but not the worth that I put out. But I just, but I'm not, it's cool. I do appreciate, what I have received and what people do send me. So, I don't even, I can't trip. He said that's my partner from that. Yeah. Oh, okay. That's cool, bro. That's cool, Chris. Yeah. I'll be good, man. Birthday coming up Saturday, man. It's going down. I'm be right here going live 5 times today, sitting right here. For real, right here, live, hanging out with the people. But is it any new people out there? If it is, some new people out there watching, tuning in, y'all put a 2 in the chat if y'all new. And we can go over the topic. Control your straw man. I was trying to let some people get in here. My family. I appreciate y'all. The ones that came up, spoke on the video for Dr. Martin Luther King. That was what's up. I appreciate you guys. You know what I'm saying? That was cool. Some straight up. That's cool. I'm here. Trying to close some of these tabs I got open. Okay, yeah. Woo. Man. There we go. What's up? see, see earlier they was talking about when we just left Money Boy channel. They was talking about buying gold and purchasing gold, things of that nature. So right now we gonna get on a little gold with Midwest. You know what I'm saying? And I have a link right there as well. My carry gold link is right there. So my thing is everybody know what gold is. A lot of people don't know the price of gold, and a lot of people don't even know the value of gold. Some people don't even know gold is an asset, gold and silver, because they've been fooled all their life. They've been bamboozled because everybody's stuck in the matrix. Everybody know everything. Everybody want to be a good debt slave. Everybody want to. It's the goal of our trust to own the Strawman while we control it. Yeah, you want to control it, but once you get your paperwork in order and you get control of it, it's certain things you can do. You can start doing. That's why I say control your Strawman. We don't want to own it. You know, what's up, strong-minded individual? We don't want to own it. We want to control it. You see what I'm saying? Because when you control it, that means you can do what you want to do. You control. You got control over it. Nobody else but you. So with that being said, people sleep, and I think a lot of people need to look up this code 18 USC code 1342. 18 USC code 1342. Fictitious names and addresses. What's going on, y'all? Fictitious names and addresses. Hold on one second. Fiat money is a liability, family. Yes, it is. That's why I want everybody to look up this 18 USC 1342 fictitious names and addresses. Whoever, for the purpose of conducting, promoting, or carrying on by means of the Postal Service any scheme or or device mentioned in section 1341 of this title or any other unlawful business used or assumes or requests to be addressed by any fictitious, false, or assumed title, name, or address, or name other than his own proper name, or take or receives from any post office or authorized depository of mail matter any letter, postal card, package, or other mail matter addressed to any such fictitious, false, or assumed title, name, or address, or name other than his own proper name, shall be fined under this title or in prison not more than 5 years or both. Wow. What's up? What up, Shot? Straight up. Or both. That's crazy. Man. But they send us mail every day since you was old enough to get mail in a fictitious name. In a fictitious name. But by it mirrors how you spell your name, you like, oh well, this mine's, This mirrors what mine says. You know what I'm saying? My carrot bar link. Let me see if this was right here. I've been doing so much stuff. Oh no, I can't put that right there in there. Just give me 1 second. Shock with the facts. What's going on, brother? See, man, my computer been tripping, man. I might have to log back in and all. I'm here, y'all. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I was just doing something. I kicked myself out. It's all good. No, it ain't mess up. I had accidentally kicked myself out. But yeah, there's the Carry Go link. It's just put it in the comment section. Y'all can click on that link. I'm back. I'm back. Yeah. But y'all see, we've been getting mail in that name, in that fictitious name all our life. And as you see, it says that it's, anybody that delivers that mail, any package or anything under that fictitious name shall be fined under this title or in prison not more than 5 years or both. You see what I'm saying? In this state, this state statutes, these state codes, 18 USC, this is a US code. Salute, salute. He said, and 1341 give a bit more clarity to 1342. Yeah, it do, Chris. Chris. That's what it said in there. Up when you read 1342. But yeah. I don't know if he'll be bad. Jay from the Shy, salute, salute for the ladies. That shot from that video of dude going in on the judge. Yeah, that's him. Yeah, that shot. You good? Yeah, that was shot. That was shot with the facts. Okay, now, like what Chris was saying, you don't want to own nothing. You want to control it. And once you get stuff situated, because remember, I don't know if 115th Congress, Second District Session, HR 5404, they define the dollar as a fixed weight of gold. Own nothing, control everything. They set up a fictitious entity to own the Strawman while another of their entities control it. Right, right. That's why you got to take it back. You got to do the same thing that's what we're doing. The same thing they did, creating another entity to take back what they set up to control it. You know what I'm saying? We're going to do the same thing they did. Straight up. The same thing. It's all good, knock off. It's all good. In the House of Representatives, March 22nd, 2018, Mr. Mooney of West Virginia introduced the following bill, which was referred to the Committee of Financial Services. A bill to define the dollar as fixed weight of gold, be intact by the Senate of the House of Representatives of the United States of America and Congress assembled. Section 1 findings. Congress find the following. The United States dollars has lost 30% of its purchasing power since 2000 and 96% of its purchasing power since the end of the gold standard in 1913. So just think about it. It lost 96% of its purchasing power since 1913, since the gold standard. Since the end of the gold standard. That's crazy. So that's why they printing it like that, because it ain't that right there shows you it ain't worth shit. It's it lost 96% of its purchasing power. We set up an entity to own it while we control it. Exactly. That's what they did. They set up an entity to own it, and they was controlling it. Because when we got reversals, they get a check. They got stocks and bonds and all that. They got interest. They got all these different accounts. Because we know they got them, because once we put our social in certain places, they pop up. So we know they there. Yeah, 96%. That ain't. Under the Federal Reserve, 2% and inflation objective, the dollar loses half of its purchasing power every generation, or 35 years. So every 35 years, under the Federal Reserve 2% inflation objective, the dollar loses half of its purchasing power every 35 years. That's crazy. That's crazy, y'all. I know, right? And y'all need to be getting this right here, man. Y'all need to start dealing with the National Archives. Start going to their website. They be having all the information that y'all need, man. They be having all the information. Like this right here. Contracts payable in gold. You see that? That's an authentic copy right there. All my stuff is authentic. So if it's contracts payable in gold, just think about it. That shows you right there that we don't need the fiat right there. Holders of commercial paper and parties of contracts involving billions of dollars stipulating for payments in dollars in gold, or in American gold coin, or in gold coin of the United States of or equal to the standard of weight and fineness existing on a certain date, or in gold and silver coin, lawful money of the United States, etc., are interested in the legal import of the qualifying phrase in the face of present suspicions of gold payments and the possibility of the depreciated currency, meaning inflation to the fiat dollar, as the gold stand as an asset and rise in value over the years. So if I put $20,000 worth of Federal Reserve notes in my safe, and I put $20,000 worth of gold in my safe, 5 years from the date that I put that $20,000 in fiat and that $20,000 in gold in that safe, 5 years from that date, that gold will be worth more than $20,000, and that fiat will be the same $20,000. You see what I'm saying? Toilet paper for the rich. That's all it is. Useless. So why not purchase something that's an asset like gold, silver, things like that, that's going to gain value in the, in the long run, because everybody think about right now, but you got to think about tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? As well. For real. You got to think about tomorrow too. Let me go. I gotta go up here to this room real fast. Y'all gotta give me a minute, man. Let me run upstairs to this room real fast. Uh, yeah, I'm back. See, it ain't even take me long to run upstairs. I'm telling y'all this. It don't. I don't. I move like a ghost. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. It's a gold link right there on the screen. I'm gonna highlight it in a minute because I think with the banners on it, it's straight. But also, there's a link in the comment section for the people that's here. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up as well. Like, share, subscribe while y'all watching this video. But yeah, gold is a valuable asset, and if you, I know, strong-minded individual, you don't even want to call it that. Excuse me, y'all. So just think, if you pay somebody with 100 pounds of gold currency certified by the tender, society, what it say? Intercumulate bill electrolyte. Similar conclusion was reached in many American cases in state courts where the jurisdiction first was invoked to give effect to the effort of businessmen to avoid the loss through acceptance of a tender. Oh, okay. So look, that's just like if you had something I want to buy and I write out a contract and you say you want $20,000 for this a little starter house. Okay, it was your starter house. You know, you got it for 5. Now you selling it for 20. You flipping it. Okay, all right, you want 20. So I come up to you, you know, with an offer to purchase. You know what I'm saying? My contract, but I'm paying in gold. See, I'm gonna give you $20,000 worth of gold, not $20,000 worth of fiat. So, which would you accept? And this is for the people that's listening. Which would you accept? Would you accept the gold or would you accept the fiat? If you accept the gold, put a 3. If you accept the fiat, put a 1. Come on, people. Straight up. This real. Because this contract's out there that's payable in gold. It's right here. They out there. We got to find them. We got to find them. We got to stop waiting on people. We got to go out there. We got to go out there and get them. Come on now. It's 10, 11 people in here. I need to see some 3s and some 1s. Come on now, y'all. This is real. And then I want everybody to look up on their if you got your laptop in front of you and you got access to the internet, I want you to look up UCC Article 3. Tangible asset. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Jay from the shot. For real. UCC Article 3. See, this where it's get good at because you see how the Federal Reserve creates, right? Check this out. We can do the same. We can do the same thing that they do. You just got to put yourself in the situation like they put themselves in the situation. I'm finna show you. I got the proof right here. Oh, this the book right here. This the good book. Good book. Nick Shook 50 for no man. Warrior swing sword like cold man. No, that's some classic stuff right there though. Yes, sir. Okay. Let me know when y'all get that UCC Article 3 pulled up. Let me get at least two people to say they got it pulled up. That'll be cool. Because we finna change the game right here. This is a game changer right here. Black Bruce Wayne in the building. Go. It's all good. Okay. So somebody, if you got UCC Article 3 pulled up, can you just say put a one, just put a one or two people, just put a one, and then we'll start reading. Or somebody wanna I don't want to change that. Here's that gold link once again. What's that? Let me pull it up. Okay. We gonna do UCC 3 first, and then we'll go to 4. 3. I was just making a point. Yeah, I know I get quiet, but I'm here. I get quiet. I'll be looking. Yeah, Article 3. Article 3. Article 3. Article 3. That's the one. That's the one. All right. Anybody? I'm waiting on it to come through the chat. When somebody said they got it pulled up. And I need somebody to hold on 1 second. Put this. I'm putting this gold link back in here for you, for the people. That's that gold link. Now I'm finna drop the link for the chat. Somebody can join the live. You know, we can if you want to read one of the articles, I'll do 3, you can do 4. This is the stream. This is the link for the live right there. I just dropped the link for the live. Can anyone hear me? Anyone out there? I'm trying to get this done. Oh, is YouTube just messing with me again? John Mello, what's going on? Chris, if you got it pulled up, let me know. UCC Article 3. Okay, the little promissory note. Security is equivalent of money. The little promissory note security is the equivalent of money. As per 12 USC 1813 L, and must be accepted by all banks and financial institutions as payoff, set off, and discharge with full settlement. Also under UCC Article 3 and Article 8 securities. See what I'm saying? So this is what I'm saying. Anybody can write a promissory note. Anybody. Let's go right here. Section 3, 108, payable on demand or at definite time. A promise or order is payable on demand if it states that it is payable on demand or at sight, or otherwise indicates that it is payable at the will of the holder, or does not state any time of payment. The will of the holder. Just like that birth certificate that you holding. That's crazy. Okay. Section 3-109, payable to the bearer or to the order. A promise or order is payable to bearer if it, 1, states that it is payable to the bearer or to the order of bearer, otherwise indicates that the person in possession of the promise or order is entitled to payment. Does not state a payee, states that it is payable to or to the order of cash, or otherwise indicates that it is not payable to an indefinite person. What he said. Section 3-201, negotiations. Negotiation means a transfer of possession, whether voluntary or involuntary, of an instrument by a person other than the issuer to a person who there becomes its holder, except for negotiation by a remitter. If an instrument is payable to an identified person, negotiation requires transfer of possession of the instrument and its endorsement by the holder. If an instrument is payable to bearer, it may be negotiated by transfer of possession alone. Wow. How many of y'all knew that? Now, you said you want to go to Article 4. You want to come up here and read Article 4? I put the link in the chat. All you got to do is click on the link. If y'all can hear me, can somebody put at least a one in the chat? Because I feel like I'm just talking to myself right now. I'm here, y'all. I'm here. Okay, Sheila said she hear me. That's cool. I'm just making sure. You said, well, come on up here and read it, Chris. Come on up here and read it. I dropped the link. Somebody want to come up here and read it to the people? I had pulled it up. Which one you say article? Ooh, yeah, Cornell Law. I always go to Cornell Law. She said I found at least 3 sites. I'm not sure which site everyone is on. Yeah, I always go to Cornell Law every time. He said article. Which one? I found it in 215. My man. My brother. My brother.
I want to see if I'm on my phone, so I don't know if I'll be able to read this and do that.
Oh, okay. Well, we can hear you.
This is Article 3, Section 418. Section D. Notwithstanding Section 4215, if an instrument is paid or accepted by mistake, and the payer or acceptor recovers payment or revokes acceptance under subsection A or B, the instrument is deemed to have not been paid or accepted and is treated dishonored, and the person from whom the payment is recovered has a right as a person entitled to enforce the dishonored instrument. Ends
Okay.
there.
Okay. So that means I can pay. I can write. I can use the note to pay my light bill.
And then if they reject it, you have the right to enforce it.
Man, people, did y'all hear that? I caught that fast. I don't know about y'all. You see what
That's
I'm
why I said it
saying?
was crucial.
Yeah, man. People, that's a nugget right there. That's a nugget right there.
And then in blue, it tells you, in blue, where you can click on it, person entitled to enforce. So, of course, you want to click on that to see who they're talking about, right?
Right. Man, people, it's right there in our face.
An instrument means, this is 3301, person entitled to enforce instrument. An instrument means, I, the holder of the instrument, two, a non-holder in possession of the instrument who has the rights of a holder. A person not in possession of the instrument who is entitled to enforce the instrument pursuant to 301 to 3-309 or 3-4018D, that's the one we just quoted. A person may be entitled to enforce the instrument even though the person is not the owner of the instrument or is in wrongful possession of the instrument. That's crazy.
Oh wow, they still because they the holder,
Yeah, yeah.
so they had a right. I think I just read that one. That's basically negotiation. He could negotiate that instrument.
If you send them an instrument and then they reject you and tell you that they are not gonna accept it, they can now they have it, they're holding it, they can still cash it.
Yep.
That's terrible.
Yeah, that's what they. I had a situation with Merle Edge. I had called him and I told him I had a promissory note, and it was like, "Well, send it in, and we'll see what we can do." So I sent it in, and they stamped it. You see, a
Right.
stamp. Once they put their seal on, that's an acceptance.
Yes.
But they didn't want to pay me out, so I still got some unfinished business with them. That's why I'm getting my paperwork in order because they still owe me, a substantial amount. What I'm saying, of FRNs or credits, however they want to put it,
With
because
interest.
they got their stamp all over it. You know what I'm saying? So that's an
And
example.
look, that's why shock is important to get the Black's Law if you don't have it, because it says a person may be entitled, and you're like a person. That's you and me, and a person is much more than just you and me.
Right. See the word inside the word. And that's, yep, you're right, Chris. I'm glad you said that because that would be perfect to have that black law sitting there when you're reading stuff like this.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Or get fluid and legalese, one of the two.
Yeah. You're right. You're right. But yeah, people, that it is right out here for us, man. I just wanted to bring it to y'all attention. Like, y'all working hard, and all you have to do is if you is just roll up the right way, you in your paperwork in this right form, you shouldn't be out here having to worry about anything because it's right here for us. It's right there, and it's telling you if they deny it, you can enforce it. You can stand on it. You know what I'm saying, and enforce it.
And
Enforce.
P3-311, accord and satisfaction by use of instrument. If a person against whom a claim is asserted proves that the person is in good faith tendered an instrument to the claimant as full satisfaction of the claim, the amount of the claim was unliquidated or subject to a bona fide dispute, and the claimant obtained payment of the instrument, the following subsection applies. And then goes on. But that's exactly what you just said they did to you, and you have
Mm-hmm.
clear path to remedy,
Exactly. Yes.
but only because you've established your status.
Right. See, if you ain't got your status established, then you the debtor. They not hearing that shit. They don't want to. They not talking to you. You know what I'm saying? They gonna deny everything
Absolutely.
you saying until you show them some competency.
And laugh
Then,
at you.
yeah, they will, and you will be 100% right.
But see, they will talk to you and they'll string you along because they want to make an example out of you for everybody that you're associated with.
Right, because they know you're gonna run back and tell somebody.
Exactly.
Yeah, see, they already know. Man, dog, we gonna be cold, boy, when we come together with all this, boy. Honestly, man, our team, our family, man, we gonna be so fluent in this. It's crazy, man. This is everything right here. Everything. Mm.
If you like, when I got into the archives, because of course I'm on there. I got an account with them.
Oh, okay.
That's how I found my family, right? My
Oh,
heritage.
right.
But when they founded the Freedmen Bank, they did exactly, they all got their shit individually. Then they learned that when you join collectively, you have the power of Congress.
Right.
It's a certain amount of people you have together with that capacity, and it's game over for them.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what the guy at the reparations was saying.
Hello?
You hear me? Oh, we got it froze. Don't go nowhere. You still there? You still there, Chris? You still there? You still there, Chris?
My
You still there? Chris, you hear me? Yeah, that's a black law. Hey, can you hear me, Chris? Yeah, that's a black laws. Which one you read? We're not reading out of the black laws at the moment. I hear you. But yeah, shock with the facts at gmail.com. Hit him up. He got the black laws. Yeah, that's all you got to do is hit him up. Chris, you ain't get. Oh, he is booted right here. He ain't even on there. Unless that's playing super slow. Wow, people. I know. He said I don't hear anything. I hear you, Chris. But he ain't in the he ain't in my he booted. Yeah, he gone, y'all. He'll be back. He got a bad connection because his phone was like, and then that's when they messed up. So that's how they do us. But it ain't gonna stop nothing. We still gonna get these nuggets. Cause there you go, Batman. Can you hear me, Chris?
yeah,
Okay, cool.
I had to
Yeah.
I had to jump out and jump back in.
hmm It's all good. They were saying, they said, which one you reading from? That was funny. That was real funny right there. Uh, da, 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 da. And she said, which black laws?
I use
Da, da,
Bouvier's,
da.
but Black Law's fourth is
Oh,
supposed
okay.
to be the best, from what I hear.
hmm Yeah, I got one through seven.
My ex is a lawyer, and she said they studied with the Bouvier's and Black Law's fourth.
Okay,
She said after
cool.
the fourth is different.
Yeah, they start switching up everything, bro. That's
Yeah,
why we trying to get people to, like you said, when they said person and individual, you want to know what they mean and who they talking about. Man,
man. When you step in there and they say, "Are you so and so?" That you again, they're talking about three entities.
hmm
When I found that out, I was like, "Well, damn, that's terrible." We think "you" is a singular word,
right.
but it is not in legalese. So they try their hardest and they succeed. They get you to say, "Are you Midwest?" And eventually you're going to say yes, or they're going to hold you in contempt, or it won't proceed. The pressure gets on you, and you start to feel some kind of way
Oh, but
because
you
you.
gotta let them know who you are, cause you is the birth certificate.
But tell it all. You got to let them know who you are before you get in there. Because if you don't present it on the
Then
record,
right then, all it don't mean nothing.
exactly. Because you get in there and use the words, now they're going to take it as all caps and
Yep, that
assume
you
jurisdiction.
contracted. Yep, you assume you contracting it. Yeah, you exactly right. And that's why I told my nephew, shut up sometimes. Just listen, man. You going in there trying to be the judge. You can't.
No. Well, you can, but not like that. There's
No,
a
because
process for
I
that.
know what he's doing. He's
Yeah.
trying to be flamboyant and arrogant with it. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
And toss around what he know. But that ain't how you mess with these people.
Nah,
You see what I'm saying? Straight up. That
nah.
ain't how you mess with these people. These people mean business. Straight
Yeah,
up.
that ego will get you every time.
Man, you got to go in there. Man, you already got a double-sided sword. If you got your UCC and your name change, you winning. You protected on the land and the sea.
Yes, sir. Got to go in there humble and in honor.
You got to go in there and stay in honor and watch them get out of honor and dishonor, and you walk up out of there in honor with a
Now,
check.
if you've been in it long enough and you've done it enough, I'm sure there are cats that go in there and they are flamboyant and whatnot. But
You know, everybody they know something they want to flex their little, but it ain't about that. It's about going in there, standing in honor, walking out with that check, leaving them sour, straight
yeah,
up. That's what it's about. That's flexing your power right there. Walking out of there with that check, with that equitable interest. That's where the power lies at.
yes,
Who
sir.
leads with the check? see, see, I I was just here to help you get on the land. That's why I was sent. You see what I'm saying? And
You
that's just what it
succeeding.
was. I'm just here to, no bullshit. That's how I feel. I was here to help the people get to the land. Somebody got me protected on the sea. I can help the people get to the land. Meaning I can't drown in the sea because I'm good. So I can come over here and I can walk as many motherfuckers off the boat that I want to the land. See, y'all missed it. Y'all missed it. Man, this shit deep, man. Oh, mama. They don't understand, dog. I used to, when my mentor used to do that to me, I used to just sit back and wonder, why did he do that? Now I understand that because I can see where he's seeing it from.
Right.
And man, it's this shit is amazing, man. For real. This some real shit. And for y'all that don't believe it's real, it's all in their books and all in the law books. It's right there.
You know how I used to kill them? What is that? Something 10 shit, I don't even remember. The CFR 363.27. You know that one that tells you that you have a minor account.
I got into that a little bit, but I got swayed away from it because I started doing other things. I never really got deep into it. But yeah, I hear it's one out there.
Well,
But
no, but what I'm saying, the minor account is a technicality. It's really talking about your infinite state, which is what you're talking about.
yeah, that's what we
But
collect.
people get confused and think that they're gonna take their knowledge of an account and use that and apply that when they read that you have a minor account. Like, no, it's not the same.
Oh no,
It's nothing like that.
it's like he said, it's just an estate. It's a gift, basically.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
when you don't come and claim it, you leave it abandoned. So they claim it. So now when you go trying to, get it now, it's been abandoned for so long. Just think about how old you are, and that's how long that it's been abandoned since you turned 18. So
Well, think
start.
how long. Think how long that newspaper article, that birth announcement was in the paper from your birth, and your parents and you never counted that shit.
Yeah. What's up? What's cracking?
Where they say if you find $1,000 on the wash up on the shore, all you got to do is put an ad in the paper. If nobody claims it, it's yours. That's the law of the sea.
Law to see. See what I'm saying?
But we be like, look at our birth announcements in the paper.
You better go claim that motherfucker. Put claim to it. That's me. Hold on. Why they got my name in the paper? Only
Exactly.
dead motherfuckers in the paper. For real, man. Come on, y'all. That's your estate, man. They showing you right there.
But
They
look
take
at in the word. It says birth announcement. And we know birth, Berth. We know what that is. That's dealing with the admiralty. And
right
they're announcing that birth, a cargo, came
as
ashore.
camera
Lost
shore.
and found.
Exactly.
Lost and found. Finders keepers.
Finders keepers, losers weepers. That's why they say that. Make you cry. Because this shit will make you cry when you realize the truth behind all this. You will cry like a baby. Be sitting there slobbing and slobbing. You
and
swear
then
somebody died.
and then that's an emotional waste of time because it's actually a blessing.
Yeah.
Then you be trying. Now we crying tears of joy, like yeah, we finally getting free.
Yes, yes. That's my whole thing. That's why I be getting emotional because I know I feel it. I feel it
Mm.
rising upon my shoulders. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
That's that positive emotion. That can be good. Well, not too extreme, but that has its uses. It's good uses.
I feel that
But
shit.
you get too excited, like you celebrate a play, a touchdown, and then something else. You celebrating something,
Right.
and then something else happened. You got too happy.
Yeah, that's why you got to keep your poker face on.
Yes, sir. Level head, level mind
Yeah. Just got to stay focused.
keeps you on level ground. I keep seeing that AT&T commercial now that now that you shot it to me.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's cool though. And right, and then they put it right in our face. He said, "Oh, Phil died at sea."
He said that shit so nonchalantly, like it was nothing.
Like it was nothing, and you missed it.
Mm. Yes, sir.
Mm, mm, mm. People, we got to be more careful. We got to
Is
be
heav-
more careful, people.
is heavenly in the chat?
She called me earlier.
Mm.
I wasn't trying to correct them. I was just saying that the boy down the street died from a fentanyl overdose. I was like, oh, okay. I said, I thought you was trying to correct them.
No, you
That's
can
what it.
say that all you want, and I ain't starting no beef or nothing like that. But I'm saying,
Yeah.
if that was the case, she would have spelt it the same way I spelt it. But she went out of the way to spell it some crazy way that don't exist. That's correcting me, dog.
That's what I said. I told her like, but when it's late and somebody do something like that, we gonna laugh, like, cause we humorous people, like we don't take
Yeah,
everything serious, all the time. Like we get serious, we joke, motherfuckers talk shit, and we get back to business, you know.
and it was a good opportunity to make everybody laugh. So I take those.
Right. Every time. That's the best medicine in the world. That's the best medicine on the planet. For real. That's what I think. I don't know if Chris fell out. But yeah, y'all. I don't mind helping nobody. That's what we here for. We're here to try to help each other understand what we learning. Learning something and be stuck. Like, well, getting some information and don't know what to do with it, you know. We can't do that. We gotta stay focused. When we get the information and hear it, take notes, write it down, soak it up, ask questions later, write down what we giving out, what I'm saying? Take that for what it is, and then just boom. I'm finna switch my internet, y'all. So this might take a little pause because I'm tired of this stuff keep tired of this stuff. Keep turning off and stuff like that with this internet right here. So I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna do this. Just give me 1 second, y'all. I'm gonna connect. I'm back, y'all. I ain't going nowhere. And I know y'all ain't going nowhere. I'm right here. I ain't going nowhere. I just switched my internet over so it can stop dropping. So I appreciate y'all for hanging in there with me, man. But yeah. Get your UCCs done. Get that data sheet. Get all that completed. That way, you'll be able to write these promissory notes. You'll be able to enforce these promissory notes. And if you want to keep on doing whatever you're doing, working, and you can put your fiat up if you want to, and just buy gold with the fiat as you pay your bills with the promissory notes. You see what I'm saying? But you gotta be able to enforce it. That's why you gotta understand what you're learning, and we do it together. Yeah, I was having some technical difficulties, but it's straight now. What's cracking? What's cracking? What's cracking? What's up, bro?
Nah, we just came back from getting some gas with the homie, you know.
Yeah, it's all good.
Doing a little struggle here and there with some miles, you know what I'm saying?
It's all good.
Nah, I just reported for fucking yeah, the homie needed some help and shit, and I told him about the account to start saving money, but I pretty much read him, and started tripping about, hey man, you're right, that is what's going on with me. I just gave him a little boost, that way he could get into this treasure, right. That we're all discussing about.
Right.
Morning, brothers.
What's up, Lanny?
Head down the road,
brother. How you doing? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm up.
This morning.
You say it's cold?
It's like 32 degrees out. Yeah. Yeah, it's real cold.
It's 10. It's 13 degrees here, so.
Okay. Damn it, boy. Way too cold, man.
Yeah, I know, right, Lanny? The diesel been froze up on that big boy over there.
Yeah, it's like 30 degrees out here, bro.
Been freezing my ass off, man.
Yeah. Strong minded.
I'll put the beers out on the snow.
Now, how you doing this morning, Midwest?
Oh, I'm doing good, man. Straight
awesome.
up.
Hey, looks like you got your new backdrop in your studio.
Yeah, man. I got my green screen up and I can do different little,
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. I think the people like it, it'll probably draw more attention to the to the community.
Yeah, yeah, it looks good, bro.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Morning, everybody.
Ski mask.
Grand Rising, Lenny.
How you doing, brother?
Midwest, get a green ski mask.
You gotta, I gotta get a green tea, man.
Hell yeah.
Yes, sir.
Nah, you already got me fucking plotting, man, thinking of this shit.
No, not me. No, I gotta. I'm smarter than that.
Master.
That green gonna have that whole face in the building. All y'all gonna see is them eyes.
Hell yeah, that shit be off the chain up.
You'd be surprised what goes down in this channel, man.
Yeah, man. We just.
It's a beautiful blessing.
It is, man. I'm glad it's a lot of like-minded individuals.
This shit, Jack Stanfield.
Over here, because we can learn from each other. Like I learned a lot from Chris because he responds real fast to things. And if you're right, he'll let you know. And if you're wrong, he'll let you know. And that's what I like. That's what I really like about him.
So what are we talking about today? You said something about taking control of your straw man.
Yeah, we've been going over some stuff. You always wake up late, Lanny.
Yeah, I know, man.
We're an hour in, Lanny.
Well, I know about that straw man anyway.
What you know about that straw man, Lanny?
Oh, man. I know that straw man's a mirror image of me. That's the first thing I learned about it.
Okay.
I learned that straw man, you can take control of that straw man, and you can utilize the equity and asset in that straw man.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's do it. That's what I know
you
so
right,
far.
Lanny.
Yeah.
You got it down, Lanny boy.
That's right.
Hey.
And you can write and you in a position, Lenny, where you can write promissory notes.
Yeah.
Right? Well, I don't know if I'm in that position just yet.
I'm telling you, from what you showed me.
Right.
I think, Lenny,
well,
we are all the straw men,
Say what?
I think you are the straw man, man. I'm the straw man for mine, like we make it happen, you as an individual.
Well, the thing is, Midwest, that bond that I have, it's not registered with the SEC either.
Where is it registered? Who is it registered with?
It's not registered with anybody. I sent it to the Secretary of the Treasury.
Okay.
That's all I've done with it.
That's why you sent the original?
Yeah.
Copy.
Yeah, original copy, one or the other.
You gotta be registered?
Huh?
It has to be registered?
Yeah, I believe it's got to be registered, but it's not.
You see my bond say registered on there, right?
Right. Mine don't.
Oh, okay.
Did you have to get it notarized?
Yeah, be careful with that one.
You don't got to get it notarized, Chris. When the guy, we went to a company that did my lien, and with that lien, it was a bond that came with it.
Right.
And my bond was registered. It's a gold back bond. And I sent it to the Treasury as well, where he sent his. But mine was registered. And he said his wasn't. So I'm not sure. I can't say what he can and can't do. You know what I'm saying?
Did you get receipt confirmation?
Who, me?
Midwest. Did they give you confirmation that they got it?
I got my green card.
That's acceptable now.
I sent it registered as well.
Yeah, see, when I sent mine to the Treasury, they did it. I didn't get nothing back, and I sent it registered mail.
Yeah,
check up and call.
Yeah, because I also I also have a bond created off of my bond that I sent to the Treasury that I opened my trust up with. Yeah, so I can write bonds off of my bonds because it's registered and it's active because I know where to go to check it and see where it's at.
Of a retirement plan bond.
Man,
You can access this thing, I guess, or get it or what have you when you turn 59 and a half is what I read on it yesterday.
man, you can get that shit now. All you gotta do is put the claim on it.
Well, you know, when I was doing a little research yesterday and I happened to stumble across this, so I really don't know much about it as of yet. That's why I was going to ask anybody, see if maybe they knew or heard about it or heard of it or what have you.
Right.
Where'd you find it at?
I did a search on birth certificate bond and I just Googled it and I came across that. This is like one of the, you know, the little pages or what have you. I can send you a link to it or a copy of it or whatever.
I'm just trying to see what context it's in because my mom was with the federal government, right? And they had a retirement plan bond that they put in their employees' names.
Well, that might be the same thing. I don't know. I'd have to do some more research on that.
Right on.
That's cool.
Man, this is what I think. Like that bond, I think it's an account like where you've already first started to put the savings in it, you know, for your retirement. I mean, I don't know if you have, you know, funds or money in that account. I'm assuming it's an offer to you to retire later. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know more information about it. You might send in that link or wherever you found it at.
Yeah.
I think it's enough. I don't know, you know.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to get.
I can't send it right now because I'm driving.
That's okay. Good.
It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah.
Reminds me of the Social Security fund.
Yeah, Midwest. I'll send it to you a little bit later. I'll send it to you via email or text or something.
Or put it in the Discord.
Or I'll probably put it in Discord. Yeah. But then I found out too that in order to close your Social Security account, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but you file that SS 521 form. Now, I'm sure there's probably a procedure that goes along with that. Like I said, I found that yesterday too, and I wasn't able to do that much more research on it, but I stumbled across that as well.
Now I researched that a little bit, Lenny, because I was trying to surrender all their shit back to them, and from what I learned, you cannot close any account. You can turn it off, but you can't close that account.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they said you could turn it off so nobody can access it, but you can't close it.
Well, I understand that you can't close it, I guess, because you really don't have an account there in the first place.
See, you don't want to be a number holder anymore.
Right.
And that's when the conveyance come in, and you can do it 3 different ways. You can walk in orally, through a deed, or through probate.
Well, whatever's the easiest way and whatever's in the plan, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
One of them steps, I guess, right?
Yes, sir. Once you get once you trip up that step,
Yeah, well, that's my plan ultimately, right there.
They told me the reason they don't close the account is because they use it to track you and know your history, and they're never going to give that up.
Nope.
Well, in my opinion, that's none of their business.
It's an insurance policy on a fictitious entity that they created.
Exactly.
And it's an insurance policy. I talked to one of the head people. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't take no for an answer. You hear me?
Right.
I made somebody drive from a different office to come to where I was at because I didn't take
Oh,
no for an answer.
So they told you can close it?
You can't close it. You don't want to
okay.
close it. It's an insurance
Right.
policy. Why close the insurance policy on something you finna collapse and make yours?
right.
See, y'all got to be smart.
That
Everybody,
makes
see
sense too.
this is the beginning of the process y'all was searching because we all didn't know where y'all was at. So we did a lot of things that we thought we had to do. You know what I'm saying? When you're doing
Right.
this, try to start fresh, like you just found out about it, and the name change is where you started at. Now, if you think like that and start from there, you're gonna get this process down faster because you ain't gotta worry about mixing what you already know with what you're trying to get. Because what you getting right now, you don't need to use what you already know right now at the moment.
That's good.
Right on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I'm,
simple.
I'm following your. Yeah, I'm gonna follow your program, Midwest. Ain't no doubt about that.
Absolutely.
Hey,
Yeah,
check, my bad.
oh,
Check it out.
man.
I got the card right here. Clearly says on the back
Uh-huh.
that if the card belongs to the Social Security Administration, if lost or anything, return
Yeah.
to the address.
If they ask for that motherfucker, you gotta give it back.
Yeah, and that just makes me think a lot. Like, why do I gotta return it to the SSA? You know, but I'm a
Because
part of it.
I'm still not sure about that. That
because
kind of
now
that
you
doesn't
wanna
sit well with me.
this I see I lied at first because you a card holder right now. You see what I'm saying? You want to be a number holder. See, the number holder holds the account. The number holder controls the account.
Well,
You
that'd be
hold the
your.
card. You're an agent right now.
Yes.
You an
Right.
employee,
You're strong. You're strong man.
right?
Yeah,
You know,
your strong man holds
with
that
that,
account.
right? She said, "I know they
Yeah,
Yeah,
won't."
see,
he was checking.
I don't use my social security number anymore. I did away with it, and I got an EIN, a state identification number from the IRS, and that's the number that I use.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
and
did
it's
that too.
Let's get two now.
But they're connected. They said the reason it's connected, like if you committed a crime, they say it's a matter of national. This is what they told me. It was a matter of national. You committed a crime. Do you
address.
think that they're gonna, even if it's lawful or whatever, do you think behind the scenes they're gonna keep that information so they always know? She said, not. I'm not talking about what's legal or lawful. She said, do you think they're gonna just give that information up? No. I was like, well, okay. I heard what she was saying. Now she wasn't saying it was lawful or legal. She was just saying that this corporation is not going to give that information they have on you up. They may not be able to readily access it, but they're not going to give it up. That's what she said. I just took it at face value.
It's a rights thing.
What you think, Midwest?
It's like a
Yeah,
rights
see,
thing, like a respect thing, right?
when I got my
It's like this.
fingerprints done,
Oh,
I'm sorry, I don't mean to step on somebody. Go ahead.
No, it's like this. That's why it's called an estate EIN because the social is linked to the estate as well, which is linked to the birth certificate. So of course the social is going to be linked to the estate EIN. That's how you're going to identify the estate that you claiming. Because if they kill that social security number and you get that estate EIN and nothing is connected to that EIN, then they don't know who is what. Because don't
It's like
forget,
a sub number.
you just lost your insurance policy. So why wouldn't you want your insurance policy connected to your estate EIN?
There's a way. There's a way.
Because like I say, when you doing this part of the situation, you know what I'm saying, you got to forget about them EINs and things right now because you're gonna be doing some things where you're gonna need those EINs, but you're gonna do some things where now the way you think it's connected and they can hold this and hold that, they're not going to be able to because you're going to show them proof of life. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
See,
Resources.
we dead. If y'all call, y'all is dead in the system. Y'all can call right now. Y'all can call the Federal Trade Commission. That's how we knew we was dead in the system.
That's
Because
how I know I'm
we
not dead
filed
in the system.
we filed a complaint against we filed a complaint against the Social Security Administration, and they called them and they verified the fucking information.
That's when they told me I was WIGHT. They told me my status had
Yeah.
changed when I contacted them.
Yeah, you white. Oh, mamas. They
Not
told me this.
white. White.
Yeah,
Yeah.
white with a G.
As long as it's an association.
You remember
Yeah.
how oh, go ahead, my bad.
No, you good.
You remember how in the Django when Leonardo DiCaprio said I want white cake?
Yeah,
It's a
Yeah,
nugget
that
right
was
there.
that was a nugget right there.
yeah. Real talk. Straight up.
Especially
All of
when you
that, all of
learn that white was
that.
black and black was white and they switched them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
BLAQ
see,
means pale.
Hey, that just reminded me of the that one video that one day talking about black or white. I was telling Money Boy man, where everybody is a different color, a different ethnicity, but why is it that all of us humans have the same skeletal color? You know, we all the same, and we're all going for the same thing. We're all going to the same home. We're all doing it for the account. I mean, don't matter if I'm brown or Mexican, he's white, you're Chinese. It's a movement, it's a family thing. It's a thing that we're all fighting for. You know, I don't judge. You know, yeah.
yeah, see,
Deal
I
with
don't use
anyone.
yeah, I don't use my my social with my employer either. I give him my estate EIN number, and I got my. Actually, they sent me a 1099 miscellaneous, which is good because that keeps me, keeps me exempt.
Right.
And when I did my fingerprints, I also used my EIN. I didn't give him my social there either.
Mm.
What would you recommend in many ways?
I'm
Do
not
what?
exempt for taxes. I'm immune from taxes. I'm trying to make my
You
straw man exempt.
Well, my employer, I guess, has me listed, even though I'm an employee, technically of the company. They have me listed as a self-employed.
Okay, hey Chris,
Yes, sir.
you got your decree?
No. I'm in the process. March 9th is my court date.
Okay, I'm trying to make sure I remember. That's my sister's birthday. March.
That's right.
They set it out that far because I had to wait for the 4 weeks for the ad to be ran.
Oh, no, that's cool. But he gonna be exempt because you're gonna get that exemplification copy as well. So he gonna be exempt.
Right.
But
But see,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
why I made I didn't know that part, and now I'm glad I'm here and learning that from you, right? But that's
yeah,
why. But I did learn how to become immune, and now I'm immune. I am immune.
right.
My straw man,
that's
you're
it.
gonna help me
That's
make
right.
exempt.
Exactly. There you go.
He's tracking. He's tracking.
Well, as far as taxes go, I mean, if we got off on that subject, I'll touch on it just a little bit. But as far as the taxes go, I mean, you probably know that there's no law that says you have to file or pay.
Absolutely.
Okay. So that's kind of the premise that I'm using as far as that goes. I got a hold of my employer and told him, hey, don't be taking taxes out of my check. They're like, okay, no problem. And they use a payroll company, which is the largest in the world, called ADP. You probably
Yeah.
heard of it.
Yeah, my old
Okay.
company used it too.
Yeah. So, when I got my 1099, they didn't take no taxes out whatsoever. I mean, not Social Security, not federal, not even Medicare.
Oh, that's nice. See, I had companies that won't even hire me because they had to do
That's
that.
real good.
That's nice, Lenny.
Yeah, you got the platinum
You gotta
plan.
start.
I just got one. I start Wednesday. That they're not taxing me in any kind of way. But I didn't get hired. I just we agreed to terms of a contract.
Well, you know, when an
Seems
employer asks you, that's really just a request. You really don't have to disclose that.
And then they don't have to hire you, right?
you good. You got it, Lenny, man.
Well, if they don't
see-
hire you, then they are in dishonor because they're going against your they're going against your right.
But they also have the right to refuse in most of these states now. That's why they changed that shit. They can fire you for any reason, or hire you, or deny your hire for any reason. I know they did that in Georgia and California.
Yeah. Well, the company
the way
that
I
I
see
work
it, like-
for, the company I work for, they didn't have no issue with that, really.
Nice. Well, you're
Which I
trucking, right? They're
found-
used to independent contractors.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of independent contracting truckers out here, but, you know, I actually work
Right.
for a company. I don't own my own truck or anything. I drive their truck.
Right.
So, you know, in essence, that makes me an employee.
Well, you hold a CDL, right?
Oh, yeah.
That trumps everything. That's jurisdiction. That trumps everything. If they press the issue, that's 100% jurisdiction right there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm under the federal motor carriers jurisdiction there, also under the commercial jurisdiction. You know, that's about one of the things that's keeping me on the public side, if you will, is because of my CDL. You know, that's my means of making a living.
Right. I think when you're done with this process with Midwest, that should change.
Oh yeah, it's going
you
to.
should be able to conduct commerce and regulate your own commerce without the interference of the government.
Yes,
Right.
sir.
That's my point. That's my whole thing right there.
Yes, sir.
That's my goal, I should say.
Yeah, mine too.
I like how you're picking it up, Lenny.
Say what?
I like how you understanding, how you're seeing through the way it works.
Right.
I mean, I'm gonna give a little example. Say if I was hired right by a trucking company, I get hired and I send the papers. I'm gonna work directly for the company and have nothing to do with no other ties, and do just the signing and the signature with the company. And I got hired because for being a professional in that trade, just that and only that. Why do I have to pay, more or take, my pay grade out of what I'm doing, You know what I'm saying?
Taxes? You talking
I
about
see Lenny, he's
taxes?
trying to see the pay grade, like what he has to pay and what he's earning and not earning. I see the intention you're trying to be associated with the SSA, the Social Security Administration. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why I give this example.
Well, I'm also under the understanding that, you know, whenever you use your social, that's pretty much keeping you in the public side, and you don't want to be there.
If you use it, yeah, true. But it doesn't give them jurisdiction the way holding a license does.
Right.
Using the social, it doesn't do that. Because they put you in a compromising position, and you gotta, until they give you remedy, you gotta be able to do something.
Using the social puts you on the public side.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why I don't use it anymore.
I would recommend to try to be associated with it in a way, so you can have access to your part in that process. You know, and I mean that's what I opinionize. What do you think, Lenny? Like, I mean, I see you trying to get the process done.
See, Lenny can
I'm
still drive his truck once he done with this process. You know what I'm saying? And he get certain things done the way they need to be done. He'll have those same class L's as the one guy that was in our video last weekend. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say you just got to be cool, because you seeing you seeing everything that's finna be yours. That's why you've been seeing it, because it's finna come to pass. You know, so
Right.
you know, so you'll be able to get them that shit back and drive your truck as well.
Right. Because you'll be applying for the CDL with the decree, right?
The American National.
Right.
Well, yeah, see, I consider myself an American national right now.
Me
That's
too.
what I'm saying. I am too. Yes, sir. Oh, mama.
You have to be it before you can tell them, before you can identify as it.
Hell
Right.
yeah.
You gotta
Right.
walk the walk. Yes, sir.
That be associated with the business and with it.
Yeah, it's like, you know, when I got hired for this job, you know, they handed me that I-9, and I told them, you know, I said, I can't fill this out, you know, because this is telling me or telling them, you know, that I would be a U.S. citizen and signing it under perjury. Well, I told them I can't fill this out. They said, okay, no problem.
Right. See, most people will go in there and they need the job so bad that
they'll sign whatever they gotta do to get this job. I know exactly what you was going to say, Chris.
Yes, sir.
Because I was in that position. Because I had to take care of my family. So,
yeah.
I mean,
anybody would.
You got to think about it. We all sign some fucked up contracts, you know, sometimes, you know.
That's threat and duress without full disclosure.
Yeah, it is, you know, but guess what? I was wise enough to come up out that boy.
Right.
Yeah, right.
Straight up. Y'all can take that.
It's hard, man.
Well, that's why I'm trying to do away with all those strawman contracts and shit, you know.
Are you gonna do away with them when you reverse that shit on them and start putting claims on them and start putting them motherfucking all caps accounts in them upper lower names and have that equitable interest, and them motherfuckers start closing down business and shit? Y'all gonna see, y'all finna see what's finna happen.
Right.
This shit serious.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
I know it seems hard, like he said, it's hard, but it's only hard until you make it not hard.
Exactly.
I haven't had a license in a year and a half. I drove from California to Georgia, stayed in Georgia for a year, and came back to California like it was nothing.
Man, I drive back and forth to Michigan, Indiana, Chicago, Minnesota, and I ain't, man, please. I got, y'all seen my ID. I got the right to travel, bear arms, and all that. So I love me because I travel.
I love your ID, Midwest. I love it.
Straight up.
My ID is a 57 page document.
I got your 57-page document right here. And one ID. No bull. Because that same American National ID that he got, it's just, you know, he just went a different route to getting it, but it's the same as this ID right here.
Believe me, I'd rather have an ID card I could put in my wallet than to have to carry 57 pages around.
I got an ID right here.
Of resource. You know,
this motherfucker right here. This right here got law on it. I'll read it to you. You know, it says my ID card notice claim of rights to travel and bear arms without the United States, the state of Wisconsin. And then I got my my given name, my family name.
How do I obtain one of those, Midwest?
Oh, I got plugs on everything that y'all need. Y'all see me with is somebody that can make sure that you have it as well.
Text me the link.
That's the shit right there.
You know,
that's the shit right there.
Because you don't have to have a state ID to give notice of who you are.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? They just want to know who you are. Oh, this is who I am. I don't have to have a state ID. That's not law.
Come on. Let's do a beautiful example of IDs. Give me a sec.
You know. And then this is notarized by the Secretary of the State.
Wow.
Right.
You got the right credential right there, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is it, Midwest? They pull you over and ask you for license and registration, jurisdiction, and ownership of your vehicle. Proof that they have both of those.
Oh, okay. Okay. Pull me
Not
over.
you, I'm saying that's what they asked the general person.
Man. Pull me over.
Woo.
Okay.
License and registration.
I need to see. Yeah, I need to see your license, your registration, and your proof of insurance, sir.
Officer, I don't hold the license. I hold a decree. My name is protected under the 4th Amendment. As my person, I'm secured in my persons, my letters, etc. You can get your sergeant, and I'll sit right there and won't move.
Okay, let me call my supervisor real quick.
Go get him. And when you come back, I'm going to hold my decree up. And he going to see that. He going to put the light on that order. And he going to tell me, have a good day.
I tell you, that's what they do to me. I don't even talk to him. I just hand them the paperwork.
But once
Sir,
you finish,
will you step out of the car, please?
That's now because you're riding with tags. That's commercial tags. You see, that's now. But once you finish this situation, when they run them tags, they gonna go like even right now with the car I drive that somebody purchased for me. When the police get behind me, they back all the way off.
Yeah.
And then they turn off. Like they back off. My son was in the car with me one day. We was coming off the highway. I came behind the car aggressive. He was coming off kind of fast. He went, so I'm like, I'm gonna try to come around before they come up. And when I come around, my police coming right up. I'm like, shit, you know me, I just keep on pushing. Shit, I'm like, fuck it. No, I'm like, if he gonna bust me down, he gonna bust me down. I'm already in front of him. You know what I'm saying? So shit, I just keep on driving. I'm looking in my rearview mirror, like, okay. I'm like, damn, this motherfucker backing up. Like he just slowing up. I'm pulling off, I'm taking off. He like way back there. Then I'm like, what the fuck? Then he turned off.
Then they turn off.
And then my son looked back. I said, yeah, you think that, didn't you? He was like, man, he turned off. I said, he ain't want no problems. That's because the guy who, that car, that guy he got the shit together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No suspiciousness.
No, they don't mess with you when they know who you are, because when they ran that place, they synced all that shit that he got on the record in their fee schedules.
Damn.
When they see that fee schedule, they don't even want to talk to a leader, man. Y'all better find somebody else to pull over. Do not pull over. When y'all see that car, y'all go the other way. Straight up.
So you have a fee schedule also, Midwest?
Hell yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it's crucial.
Hey, is my bad on talking about the ID.
I got one for y'all. I got one for y'all too. If you need one.
Yeah, I do. I want one.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah. I got everything we need to secure our person.
Hey, check it out.
There you go.
Talk about ID. I'm gonna give you a little example. Like this is my ID right here, right? California. That's my name on it.
That ain't your name on there, bro.
All right. And then there's another ID, but it's a bank, but it has a name on it.
Is it in all caps?
ID. It's another ID. All caps.
That's not your name. That's not your name, brother.
It is my name right there. Like I'm gonna prove it right here. Got the social, right? It's too easy. And Camo name right there. You can see same thing. It's just that I'm associated with all these businesses. You know?
Yeah, if you have anything in your possession that has an all caps name on it, that's your corporate fiction, your fictitious entity. That's not you.
It is not yours, man, because you're just a holder. That's why you can't do shit. If it was yours, you would be able to use those securities. That social security card, you see what that is? A social security card. It's a security.
Secure socially of securing something.
It's a security. It's just a credit card.
Basically.
That ain't shit right there. A piece of tissue. You could blow your nose on that shit and throw it out the window.
Federal Reserve number.
That's nothing. Fiat. It's worth anything. Look up fiat. Tell me what fiat is.
Yeah.
Your paper towel. Your paper towel is worth more than a paper than that fiat shit.
Reals. It's pretty much like this. I'm John from State of California Medical Insurance. I'm also John from Auto Body Works shop in 7th Street. From that business. I'm also John from Free Cell Phone School by Blue Company.
Yeah, you got booking page.
You know what I'm saying? Like that name came from where though?
Chris?
Yeah.
You got booking page. What's that?
We got who? What?
I said, what's that?
Oh, that's my, like I said, that's my 57 pages.
What I'm saying? What I said, you got booking page.
Oh yeah, because I filed it.
Yeah, they got that. That's that lane right there.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's absolutely a bullet. Yes, sir. I appreciate that. And when I see that, I appreciate stuff like that, man.
That's right.
Absolutely.
That means I'm dealing with somebody that's like-minded like me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that makes me feel. I feel special. You know, for real.
Look at this page right here.
Midwest, you are special, brother.
Look at that. Notice of estoppel.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All the states.
Yeah, but you still, yes, sir. You was not wrong, bro. Oh, mama.
I've been wanting to see these pages, Midwest. Like these pages are beast mode, man. I'm gonna get to another great one.
That's right.
So Midwest, do you have a state issue tag on your car?
It says, and a public transmitting utility called Christopher Michael Smith, all caps.
Yeah, exactly, because you were charged. You were charged.
Yeah, number.
Yeah, it's some state issue plates on there. But the person who car it is a private civilian.
Look at this one, Midwest. Affidavit of pledge collateral security interest in the United States government.
Almost.
We gonna have to talk. I might have to hit that 57-page document.
Joy looking at that, man.
I am not bankrupt and do not consent to the commandeering of my property at no time.
So you gotta tell the police like this. I respect the oath of the state that you know what I'm saying that you took, but at the same time, my brother, you can't get nothing from me.
You know, I included the notice of intent, right, Midwest?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Pretty much all started with the legal name from the get-go.
You finna make I'm finna show a bullet.
Of course, I had to do the jurat.
Oh yeah, you gotta
put that. Yeah, you gotta put that with.
Like we're in court presenting papers now.
Okay, it say by His Excellent Nathan Deal, Governor and Commander in Chief of the Army and Navy of the state of the militia thereof. You hear that? That's
That's
Right.
right. Hey, what's your MOS, my boy? What's your military occupation specialty?
11
huh?
Bravo.
That's right. That's right. I was 19 Delta, man.
Oh,
Salute, soldier.
shit,
I may not look like it, but
all we
there's a
do is
reason why.
kill, man.
That's all we know. Double tap, double
and
tap.
then and then they say right here, it's like it say whose official signature appears in the instrument of writing here too, and annex was at the time of affixing to the same there too, the duly appointed deputy clerk of the superior court. You know what a superior court at, Chris, because I see that book and page.
Yes, sir.
And it said to his attention is in due form, therefore do all faith and credit and authority and ought to be had given to him.
Yes, sir.
And that's on the sea. See what I'm
Yeah.
An
saying?
update.
That's on the sea, baby, from the Navy and the Army. Remember that.
It'd be quicker for you as a veteran.
You know, it also had to have that
But
resignation of agent
Oh,
and
you got it.
agency.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Assume
got
name
it.
record.
Yeah. I'm gonna show you
exactly,
something.
man. You got it.
I'm gonna show you something though after you get that decree back, man. You're gonna be like, hell no, Midwest. You
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure.
Probably in the middle of the process. Hey,
Hey, but
Hey,
it's also
strong.
very important to put this part that you're there in the interest of the United States of America in a non-military capacity.
Yeah, because you don't want to
Yeah.
be an enemy of the state. You want to get off that
All I'm
list.
Yes, sir. All I'm trying to do is reduce the debt. Removing the
Yeah.
bring
wounded
down
from the
that
field of
number.
battle. That shit
Oh,
crazy.
mama.
You're gonna be soon free a debt slave.
Yeah, I got the copy of it coming for you, Midwest, the blank, so you can the template.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I got it coming. As soon as it gets here, I'm gonna shoot it right to you.
It's all good.
So, Chris, did you unregister your vehicle?
No, no,
Yes.
no. And the reason
Oh,
I did
no.
not was because I paid for that.
You paid for what?
I paid to register that vehicle for a year. So I said I'm not gonna take this off until this year is up. And the year is
Oh,
up
okay.
next month. Yeah. And that's exactly what I told them. He said, why you still got the one cop told me, he said, why you still have the plates on your car? This was early in the process when I just did the paperwork. And I said, well, I got the plates on the car because I paid for them. I mean, shit, I paid for them. When they expire, then I won't put another one on. I'll put the codes on there and then go from there.
Yeah, because that's what that's what you gonna do. Yeah. Everything lining up.
Right. But I
You
haven't
know what's
learned that
that?
yet. So I wasn't going to do that when I didn't know what I was doing.
Right.
Yeah, see, that's what I plan on doing too, is unregistering both my vehicles and doing away with the plates on both vehicles and doing away with my CDL. But,
Right.
you know, when I do away with my CDL, that means I'm retired because I ain't doing nothing else.
Right.
You're close, man. I can feel it. You're close.
You what?
You're close to the retirement there. I'm just feeling
Yeah,
amazing when you
right?
said those words, man.
Yes,
I see where you're going.
Hey,
I'm feeling your fight, man.
hey, I feel you on that. He said, "Shit, we close to that retirement you was talking about."
Yeah, that's the idea.
The true retirement.
Oh, mama. Yeah, he playing. He serious about that retirement. You said retirement. He been on that ever since.
And in the end, you realize you never had to work, man. That's the funny part about it.
Yeah, it's how, man. I'm telling you.
Well, I'll be 58 next month. So that means I got about another year and a half before I can. Well, I got to check out that retirement plan bond, but at any rate, I'll probably have this here all done before that time. I would imagine.
Yes.
Man, you gotta understand, Lanny.
You're gonna be in a whole different situation
That
by then.
retirement plan, bun, is for that all caps, motherfucker.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Well, if
That
that's the
retirement
case,
is
I'll leave it alone.
Not only that, you gonna get it, but you gonna get it in a better way, and you ain't gonna have to wait till that age.
Roger that.
You get it right now.
Hey,
I feel you on that.
Midwest, did you look up work and Black's Law?
It's a beautiful puzzle, man. It's a beautiful riddle.
Yeah, I looked up works in Black Law. I got it written down in my note.
How it's between the person,
I seen that book, man.
Between you, your employer, and the government. That's how work is defined. 3 people involved, 3 entities.
Right.
I was like, wow.
And you the only one getting fucked. Screwed.
You the only one that don't speak their language.
It's just like court, man. The people versus in case.
Yeah, the state of such and such versus that entity.
Right.
Instead of you going in there knowing that you're in a tax court, you know what I'm saying, and handling the matter and resolving the issue, you know, you go in there talking about my constitutional rights like that, they be laughing at you. You know, I had to learn that too, but I never said nothing about constitutional rights. I always used to tell them,
know your rights, man, as an American citizen.
I always tell them, like, you know what, man, I feel like y'all gonna do what y'all gonna do regardless. Amazing, you know what I'm saying? That's what I always, you know, I ain't finna tell you motherfuckers nothing. To be honest, it is what it is. If I got caught doing something, Chris, that was just I had to go do that time.
Right.
You know, I'm not telling nobody because it don't make sense for 2 people to be sitting around irritated and mad and missing their family.
Right.
One of us could be out being productive. For real.
But Pete, I see people go in there talking about, I know my rights, or they'll get pulled over. I know my rights. But they're missing the whole point. The first right that they already get, that they exercised, was their right to contract and didn't even know it.
Yep, they contract right out the gate when they license registration. You hand them that shit. You just accepted everything that come with that contract. Them tickets.
Well, the fact that you hold it, right?
Yeah, them handcuffs.
Like that permission. Let me see your stuff, and I'm gonna be your daddy, and I'm gonna control you, kind of stuff.
Yeah, because you operating in commerce. They don't tell you that you operate in commerce.
Right.
They tell you better register that, or you gonna get a ticket. You better hurry up. You got 30 days, or you gonna get fined.
How excited is everybody to get their first driver's license?
It's a manipulation thing.
Yeah, we're excited as hell to contract with them.
I finally got him.
Look how excited we were to give them
they're all happy about that shit.
We were happy as shit.
I was one of them.
Yes, me too.
Yeah. I was one of them.
I was happy to get him jurisdiction, boy.
I got them license, boy. I was walking around, chest out. They're like, you must got your license. Yeah.
You said these people are Midwest about.
Straight up, you know, I have my license, and man, shit, I thought I was like,
Peep this, Midwest. You know, lawfully, the age to contract lawfully is 16. That's why the driver's license age was 16.
Right.
That's why in some states you can have sex with at the age of 16. They're not a minor in some states because they don't. They go lawful instead of legal.
Yeah.
Lawful is legal, right?
No, they're 2 totally different things.
You gotta get that black laws, big homie.
Yeah, when they say obey the law, they're saying obey their laws and their legal system.
Right.
How much it costs?
Not the law.
This weekend.
Exactly.
You probably want $30 for for a book. That ain't bad, and you getting it digital.
So you always have it.
That ain't bad at all.
Most likely by Friday, I'm gonna order that baby. it's pretty much like a encyclopedia to.
He said, especially
to
after I got my motorcycle license. Yeah, you thought you was the shit. You went and started doing wheelies and shit, Black Bruce Wayne. He started doing wheelies and shit. He was like, I can get a ticket now.
I started thinking about Travis Pastrana all of a sudden, man.
There's no way for us to see the chat, huh, Midwest?
Yeah, you in the back studio. You can it say private and live. You can be able to see it, but you won't be able to like comment. Right? Yeah.
You gotta enter.
It should be on your right hand side. But if you on a phone,
so I'm on my phone. I don't see that.
Yeah, you ain't gonna see that. Yeah.
Right on.
That's where I be, but the YouTube chats come in faster than the back studio. Because y'all have been in chat, and then that's why I be responding like sometimes.
Phone, look at you. That's right.
So I got, because I'm streaming to Facebook as well. So I'll be just going back and forth, checking to see, who's checking in. Because Facebook, I'm trying to wake up.
I'm just happy that. My bad. Go ahead. Yeah, I'm just happy that you guys are tracking it. You guys are getting it. That's what I'm pretty happy about. Yeah.
As 658 trailer 33898 going to DC Block Wildwood. Sorry, 4, good morning. Sorry about that, fellas.
669 breaker 21. This is oil can.
Do a little radio call.
I'm messing with Lenny. Lenny, you froze up. I'm gonna take you out and see if when I put you back in, is you gonna be unfroze. I'm froze. What movie was that? The police were like, freeze. He was like, I'm froze. I'm froze. Lanny, you're going to have to go out and come back in, Lanny.
Refresh. Yeah, I'm just happy the fact that they're picking up on it, man. Like.
But the
more their vibe.
The more we pick up on it, Rambo, the more we pick up on it, the more people wake up. It's a step, and it's a step forward.
Imagine when you finish this and then you have a child. You can, as soon as they put that title up, you can claim it.
ASAP.
Right.
And throw it right in your trust.
But
check.
But check this out.
Securitize it and trade
like that.
Check this out.
Is that accurate, Midwest?
You do the same thing we just did. You hear me?
Right.
I'm gonna remember.
You don't let them make no claim. You do everything you see what we doing. I'm finna show you.
Sir.
Okay, this is what we doing, right? Check it out. We doing the same thing they did to us, brother. You created that name, right? The upper lower, right? Now you're gonna get everything they say is that all cap shit to reflect that upper lower, which is the entity that you created, right?
Yeah. Now
you got the UCC1, you got your bond. Now your name, your company is bonded, right? Just like the birth certificate, right? So you doing the same. Y'all don't even see what y'all doing. Y'all doing the same thing to these motherfuckers that they did to us.
Yes, sir.
That's it. But we just taking what they created and putting it in our trust at the end of the situation. That's it. It's nothing but credits. It's not no fucking bag of money. It's credits.
Exactly.
That's it. You able to write promissory notes. You able to handle the issue and the matter of the fact, and you good. And you don't have to worry about that. Everything is prepaid. Just balance the books. That's it. We're not balancing the books. We're not balancing.
Welcome to America, man.
Hey, I can tell you you're 100% accurate, and I can back it up because the CFR says the exact same thing. The Code of Federal Regulations, it says the exact same thing.
And I don't even read that shit. I just get it from
That's over 50,000 pages.
Bro, I get it from the Most High, bro, because a lot of my information,
Me too.
bro, I don't even study like how people study. I look at like
I did all that.
I just constantly look over the stuff that I got, and I see different information out of it because I don't read no more. I look at something, and I'm done with it. You know what I'm saying? I could pick it up like this, and I'm done. I could tell you what's on that page,
Right.
and I could tell you the fact of the matter, not just anything. I could tell you the truth out of what's on here.
Right.
The works.
Straight up. And I ain't asked for that, but that's how I get it. So I have to give it because I know that's something special, and everybody can't do that.
Right.
You know. So I know it was something different about me a long time ago. So
right. Can y'all hear me? Oh, okay.
Yeah, we hear everybody.
I hear you.
Hey, real quick, I just want to say hi to everybody in the chat.
Okay, with that.
There you go.
Oh.
Sound like a DJ. Mic check 1 2 1 2 testing.
I have to kick one of the Lannies out. He got 2. That's why I echo like that.
Talking about the history or the study of what you sent me with. Actually went in depth, man, and found out why and how it all started, man. It's badass, but I don't want to say that. I'd rather just have someone investigate or look it up,
Right.
Give us a little example of what you're talking about.
For all I know is that just think about where did it all come from, how it happened, why did it all started, and why is it that there is this treasure or this currency or this fund in a certain spot that you can access to, like how did it all started? You know what I'm saying? The history of it.
Of the
when you was born.
Yeah, but
you were born before that, right?
I don't want to say what I know. It's just
Are you talking about 1666 when they came with that first trust?
I'm talking about how it all started, where it come from. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, all I do is, or all I'm gonna say is that I think this president right here, man. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna thank this president right here.
You talking about this right here?
Who's on?
What is that?
The Cestui Que Act 1666.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. But I think he's talking about something else.
I'm talking about the history, how it all started, how it come up,
We telling you the history.
Yeah, they started with that first trust, 1666.
That's where it started at right here, the Cestui Que Act. Right here, this trust right here.
Right, so here's one going. How did that started before that? How did that get, into
your forefathers, your ancestors? Why you think we're fighting for this?
Yeah.
Because like everything in the Vatican City was it been taken from our people. Just go back
all
and
over the world.
Get the history books. When I was coming up, it was Egyptians and shit with gold bracelets and pyramids and shit.
Oh, that's
saying,
truth right there, man.
Like, it's different now. So you can't tell me different. You see what I'm saying? Because I was trained in a different time, different era.
Yeah.
So they forgot to take the books out, the other book.
Sir.
That book. they forgot that one. And that's the one I paid attention to. You see, it was like, how you good at certain things in school. That's because that's what draws your attention. That's what draws you like to it because that's what you good at. Like math, you might be good at math. Some people are good at writing real good. Some people good.
Yeah, you're born with a natural. You're born with a natural affinity for that. Yeah.
I like that what I said. A natural affinity, man.
Affinity, but yes, sir.
Sorry. Yeah, I pretty much just did some in-depth study now. Apparently came from caterers and that's all this Department of Treasury was bought up by IRS, all this, you know. But I don't want to speak it too much. It's just a real interesting topic, you know.
But you got to think about all that. Everything we're talking about, it exists for a reason. You see what I'm saying? If it wasn't nothing behind those entities, they wouldn't exist.
Right.
You know,
I'm just hesitating to see if I'm gonna drop some nuggets or not, man. That's my thing, man. You know.
Man, you gotta be free. You can speak your mind,
right
brother.
back,
Whatever you say, you speak your mind.
All right, Lenny.
You do it because you
You
want.
know what, man? It is a perfect time.
You know, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. This is when the energy, people don't know, this is the best time to be up and live and around like-minded individuals. Because we can feed each other ourselves off of our energy. Because this one is the highest.
Midwest, you've heard of the Chicago World's Fair, right?
Excuse me?
You've heard of the Chicago World's Fair, right?
Yeah.
Do you remember how big that shit was before the United States was officially here, right?
Yeah. Man, look at the map.
Yeah, but
man.
I'm trying to. This society that you see is not new. These people didn't do this. This is not the first time. This is a corrupted, a stolen and corrupted thing that they've done. They didn't come here to people in loincloths and spears. It didn't go down like that. Oh, that's just.
Get the map.
Check it out.
There was commerce and trade. There was businesses and all that shit here before they came here. But they paint that picture totally different.
Hey, you hear me? Get the map. Right? Get the map and turn it like this.
What is
now you
driving like
now that's where you're supposed to be at.
Hey, how? Nah.
You must can't hear me, Chris. No, his internet.
Wow.
And basically, man, I was doing some studying that I found out it was all credit to Abraham Lincoln, man.
I can't hear shit.
They did him wrong, dog. They did him wrong. But that's what this crediting business started, this taxing, all this, man. He was a real president.
Bro, taxes is voluntary. There's no law to say you got to pay taxes. They scare people with tactics. You got to understand, bro. It's a tactic. It's all a scare tactic. It's fear. False evidence,
manipulation system.
False evidence appearing real. It's fear. That's it. False evidence appearing real. It's it.
That's badass, man.
Fear.
That's the problem.
They scare you. Oh, we're gonna take this from you. Or we're gonna do that. Or we're gonna do this. Or your kid can't go to school if he don't do that. And if he don't go to school, they're gonna come and take him.
The vaccine. You need to get a flu shot.
What were you doing? Were you pretending to drive, Midwest, or were you pouring something out?
No, I was showing you. You take the map.
Oh, and turn it upside down.
You turn it, and then you'll find the real location of everything you're looking for.
That's right.
Because they turned everything around, and they flipped it.
Absolutely. East is west, west is east.
Yeah, they don't understand that. They'll look at me like I'm fucking crazy. I heard you say, is he doing what Lanny doing?
I thought you were driving a steering wheel. I was like, what the hell?
No, I was just showing them, like, if you really want to get technical, because just look at the land map. Look at a map from 40 years ago and look at a map from now. And I'm just say 60 years ago and look at a map from now. It's going to look totally different.
Absolutely.
What do you mean?
How you keep adding states?
What do you mean the maps are going to be different?
It is. I said, how do you keep adding states?
Adding states? I'm not following you.
How many states was it when you was coming up? How many states did you learn that it was?
50.
For real?
When I was coming up, yeah.
Was it 48?
I heard 49.
For a time there was 48, then 49, then 50.
It was Hawaii claim.
Yeah, I'm saying, how does they keep adding states?
I think the last state to come into existence was Alaska or Hawaii.
Alaska,
Like
Hawaii.
yeah,
Yes, sir.
yeah, like 1950 something.
After Pearl Harbor, or before that, something like.
But I was born in '62, so they were all there by the time I was born.
Lady E, all you got to do is tell them you want to file exempt.
On what?
Her taxes.
On what form?
Yeah.
She said, "What do I need at work to stop taxes?"
Well, don't file exempt on W-4 because the IRS will send you a letter telling you to correct it.
No, they won't. They'll never send me shit.
They did me. I sent it back to them blank.
Every job I ever worked, I put exempt. I got all my bread straight up, and they ain't never sent me no letter talking about I owe them no taxes or none of that.
That's pretty much the indirect message of, I know you know, there's no problem.
Well, you never acquiesced to it or agreed to it from the rip. You said every job you ever had. You never did that. Yeah. But if your first job, if you did what they said and filled out your whatever the way they told you to, and then later on in life you learned and switched it up without doing any kind of processes, they're gonna hit you like, nah, you can't change it up.
Well, let me tell the chat.
But she knows something now.
Right.
She's aware.
She can hit their ass with a notice of error, like correct my shit. Then you see what I'm saying?
Right.
Y'all want to play with me? See, we got remedy now. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The same thing they do to us with those notices and administrative procedures. It's the same shit you do to them. Straight up.
Pretty much.
That's why they send y'all. That's why they send y'all 2 or 3 notices before they send it to a collection. So you send them 2 or 3 notices, and then you send their ass that fee schedule.
Right.
Shit. You know what I'm saying?
They taxing you.
They ain't taxing me. Shit,
in other words, you know what I'm saying?
They don't want to see me coming.
Yeah, they don't tax me either.
Oh, mama.
Pretty much a big
like I said, they don't tax me either. But when they sent me that letter stating that they wanted a corrected W-4, what I did was I sent them back an affidavit. Just 1 second. 48. All right. I sent them back an affidavit stating, that I was a lawful non-taxpayer, and that affidavit had the codes in it too, or whatever you want, statutes or whatever, in it that was stating, that I was a lawful non-taxpayer.
Yeah, you put the brakes on what they were doing.
Yeah, I put the brakes on that.
Exercising your rights.
And you could have sent them a fee schedule.
I don't have one.
Oh, mamas. Anybody that try to tax you, you send them a fee schedule. Straight up.
I don't have one of those.
Oh, mama.
All them payment plans, contracts, mortgage.
You gotta tell them you need that check. Bills. Like that little midget in the stove. Where it? Put it in the bag. Put it in the bag. Oh, mama's be in the courtroom. Put it in the bag. Be in Chancery Court. Look it up.
Well, I'll tell you all something. There was a book written by Dave Champion. Okay, he wrote the book like 10 years ago, and it's called. Oh, okay.
No, go ahead, Lenny.
Go ahead, Lenny.
Okay. Yeah, and the guy's name is Dave Champion. Okay. And he wrote the book. It's called Income Tax Shattering the Myths.
Oh, I think I know what book you're talking about.
And I got that book and I read it, and it really opens your eyes to how the IRS is screwing you over. And he goes into depth on what they're doing, showing you the laws in the book, so on and so forth. It's just not his opinion. He's actually showing you the actual truth and laws in the book.
Right.
So if anybody's interested in that, it's a book worth getting. I think I paid $80 for it, but he's got it on sale right now. I think for like 50 or 60 or something like that.
Right.
But it's a damn good book to read. It'll open your eyes to all that bullshit.
Right. Dave Champion.
Yeah, Dave Champion. Yeah, go to
Is the picture of the title like a triangle or a white cover?
It's a paperback cover.
Oh. I'm thinking of another book then.
Yeah, it's a blue. The color of the cover is like blue, kind of blue and white. In fact, I posted that book on Discord a while back.
Dave Champion, I'll check him out.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I did see that, Lenny. I saw that.
I love Tooth,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, I posted it on Discord, I don't know, a couple weeks back. We were talking about it in there.
And what's cracking? It does have a triangle on it.
Huh?
What's going on?
It's white with black lettering, and I think it did have a triangle on it.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's a good book, man. Dave Champion has studied the tax law for like the past 25 years. And so that's what prompted him to write the book, to open the American people's eyes, to the fraud.
Right.
And he actually gives you the laws and all that shit. He breaks down definitions, that pretty much says that the average American person, I use that term person, but
Yeah, we understand. I understand.
Yeah. Well, we are not liable to the income tax, none whatsoever. No filing or paying.
Right.
Part of the system.
I don't even acknowledge the IRS.
It's a big jack move, man. It's a pay here if you want to live in this land. And if you're not aware of it, well, I don't know what
Well,
to say, man.
I guess there's a way. I mean, when you go to, like, if you accept for value your bills, your presentments, you're using the IRS to discharge those debts because they have control of your trust, I guess, or your estate. Is that right? Is that right, Midwest?
Say that again. I just said that. I'm out there laughing at my son.
Oh, okay.
That my son crazy, man.
I'm just happy hearing this,
But
man.
then I read something yesterday. What the hell was that? I read something yesterday that when you go to discharge your bills, like take your electric bill for instance. Well, the first thing, if you notice, your electric bill comes in your all caps name. Okay. And what I understood is that you can discharge that presentment, because that's what it is. Send that back to the electric company along with a 1040A.
No, Midwest?
You what?
Midwest said no.
If it's prepaid, why do you got to do all that?
Well, it's prepaid, that's for sure. But the
check this out. This how you deviate from what you just said.
Okay, that's cool.
Because for one, what you doing right now with the name change is gonna put you on what side?
Private.
Of the ledger. Right. So if you're on the private side of the ledger, then therefore you don't pay electric bills and things to that nature. Because now all that has been corrected. You have sent them that notice. They got that decree. They got everything. So now that account has been changed to reflect their upper lower. So now they can't do business with the man on the land. That account is open and it flows like the Nile River.
Gotcha.
That forces their hand and makes them do what they're supposed to do with the Act of 1933. Gotcha.
Man, thank you, bro.
Being that we are still in a state of bankruptcy.
It's state of bankruptcy. So
people don't understand that. How are you going to be $20 trillion in debt and not be bankrupt? Come on now.
Because the debt is what they owed us.
Yes, that's why they're bankrupt.
All right, so that name change, that corrects everything then.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. It puts you on the land.
which on the solid level.
Gotcha. Okay.
That's why I'm so excited. So much shit is gonna change in their
Why
system.
you think I take so much passion about it? Because
Yes,
this shit serious. I don't even sleep.
You feel it, man.
Yeah, we know, bro.
Shit, like, man.
Midwest up all the time. We drinking that Gano.
Shit, I've been drinking tea lately that I've been making, you know, some regular organic stuff, you know, natural stuff, and I feel a lot better. No, not nothing there yet. It ain't here yet. I've got it, son. It's on the way though. I gotta get a shot. One shot, shouty.
What, that Tomcat Ali?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, like I said the other day to you, Midwest, you know, there are so many pieces to so many puzzles.
Right, but if you got a full puzzle, you can fuck all those other pieces and put them in the bag.
Exactly. That's my point.
You put this puzzle together and you say, oh shit, I got some extra pieces right here that might fill this gap. I can get some extra. You see what I'm saying? Now you bring out your tricks and start going on the public and fucking with them and getting shit there, slide and notice an error after you get 20 G's from them and tell them correct the account. Now you ain't got to pay it back. You see what I'm saying? You gotta just wear the mask. It's on the person that's playing the game. That's what they do. They play the game. It's Monopoly, people.
Right.
I almost feel like I'm starting completely over again, which is cool. I like that.
That's how you want to be. You want to start fresh.
Yeah.
When you start a puzzle, it ain't halfway put together, is it?
Right.
Yeah. Mamas. We
a newborn.
We got to keep it logic. We got to do it like it's supposed to be done.
I agree.
Hey, that just reminded me. It reminded me of something.
That just reminded me of something.
Tip on this, man. All right. I'm gonna give you an example. My name is John Doe Harry.
Right.
What am I?
Oh, that's some cigars.
You know what I'm saying, Midwest?
Oh, well, yeah.
You say your name is John Doe Henry. Okay.
My name is John Doe Harry the third.
Okay.
All right. What am I? Who am I? What am I?
You just told me.
John Doe Harry?
You say you are John Doe Henry the third, right?
Yeah. But what am I?
Why
am I John Doe Harry? Where did that came from?
You're not John Doe Henry. You're Midwest.
You're not John Doe Henry.
You know what I'm saying, though? Like, for example, I'm going to get John Doe Harry, okay, logically, from my legal name, my birth certificate. Okay, cool. I am John Doe Harry. Before that,
everybody got it mixed up with that birth certificate shit.
Yeah, you got to get away from that.
You got to understand, you just a holder.
Yeah, that's pretty much what you said it right now. You know what I'm saying?
You just a holder, bro. Look at it. If it's not an upper lower, you just a holder. And if it's in upper lower, you better hurry up and correct your name before they figure out that it's an upper lower.
It's my legal name, man. You know what I'm saying? It's my slave name.
It's not about the name, man. It's about the securities.
Yeah.
It's about the security interest, bro. That's it. It's not about none of that other stuff, bro. It's not about what they did. It's not about how they did it. It's about us taking control and making it work for us.
Right.
All that other shit. We know what they did. Because if it didn't exist, we wouldn't be sitting right here at 4:00 in the morning talking about it.
Yeah, that's what I like, man.
We know it. We know what they did. We trying to get it back. We showing them that we got a remedy. You see what I'm saying? That's the whole thing. This is remedy. Right now, it's remedy. It's no researching. We ain't looking for nothing. We got everything we need. We got all the ammo. We got all the troops. Let's go get them.
Well, I'll tell you what. I love these early morning conversations. They're awesome.
Yeah, they get me through my naps.
Now, let me ask you something else, bros, or anybody that wants to answer this. How many of you are using the copyright after your name?
I use ARR always.
Just copyright right after the name?
Right. You know, the little C with a circle around it?
We ain't gonna do that.
period R
That's a
period R
copyright.
period.
No, we
What?
gonna do something else. We gonna service mark the name. And once we get done, so just we
It has
good.
at least a stamp or an emblem, no, or a representation of what it is.
Hey, Chris, you look up service mark.
No, I did not.
Yeah, check that out.
I shall.
Yes, sir.
See, I use the copyright after my name. I put that little C with a circle around it because my name's copyrighted.
Yeah, that's cool. But when you get this new one, then that ain't gonna be you no more.
Right. Well, I mean, I'm not using the copyright after the all caps. I'm using it after my birth name, my legal name. Yeah, my signature.
Okay, that's cool.
After my signature, I use ARR, all rights reserved. This is what I
It's
do.
just got to be our reference, right? I mean, it just has to refer to matching names, right? It has to be exactly capital letters and then match this, match that, right? You know, it has to match that form into your purpose of what you're doing with your copyright or with your name.
No, you copyright his name, so can nobody else use it.
Right.
Oh, right.
Yeah, nobody could use it without my permission.
Yeah, but if it's another Lanny, whatever your middle name is and your last name Collier, because it's crazy that my girl, her daughter, her last name Collier. And,
really?
Yeah, and you see what I'm saying? So
Right.
if her name was Lanny, whatever Collier, then you know it will be a description of between that name. So technically, you couldn't copyright it, and nobody couldn't use it, but you can service smart it, and nobody couldn't do business with it. But you see what I'm saying? You trying to? That's what you're trying to do. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, that's cool.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna show you.
That's what the decree is going to allow us to do, right?
Hell yeah, because you're the boss now. You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me. Yeah, remember that? Yeah,
man.
Straight up, wake up. We here. That's what I'm talking
Wake
about.
up call.
I do like these 420 calls. Let me roll up. I do like these 420 calls. You're right, Larry.
Because I know people who didn't sign the birth certificate and went a different route because they were more competent than I was.
Yeah.
It led me to a point where I said, as men and women, we have to acknowledge that they didn't do it to us. We allowed them to do it. Exactly.
Yes,
we asked for this.
That's why I said we can't point the finger. That's why I say we can't point the finger.
That's a waste of time.
Straight up. We gotta, if you want to point the finger, go look in the mirror. I always say it.
Right.
So hold on.
Straight up.
And to do that and to cast blame shows incompetence to them.
Yeah, that's what I tell people. If they want to meet their straw man, go look in the mirror. There it is.
Shit, ain't it my straw man? I showed you my straw man. He's on paper. He's on paper.
Mom.
But I'm not gonna go into court and tell him, hey, my straw man's on paper like that dude.
No, see, this what we do now. Once you get your name situated, you win before you go to court because everything go through chancery, the court of equity, right?
Yep.
So DAs and attorneys, they're not allowed in there, right? Because they corporations, right?
Right.
All right, then we win.
Beneficial equitable title holder in due course.
Oh, mama, say it again, bro.
Man, you invoke the court of equity? Don't you have to invoke that, though, Midwest? Don't you have to invoke the court of equity?
Why would you have to invoke it?
The correct filing.
Because when you walk in an admiralty court.
When you walk in where?
In any courtroom.
But Lanny, he said when we're done with the process.
Lanny, you going to chancery court, my brother. You're not on the criminal side no more. You civil.
Right. So in other words, the Court of Admiralty doesn't pertain to me any longer than that.
Hell
Exactly.
no. That shit go out the
Exactly.
back door for the 14th Amendment motherfuckers that don't want to wake up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Just get that understanding of us.
Yes, sir. I
That
got
would be like having your children parent you.
you. Exactly.
Look at Lenny.
We just talking shit, Lanny.
He
Lanny, like,
stared at
don't,
the camera like, oh, I
hey,
get that.
Lanny, like, don't do me like that now, man. God damn it.
I hope that was helpful, Lenny.
You breaking up, Lanny.
Oh, I thought he was just staring at the camera, but he had actually frozen.
Yeah, he going through the woods or something. He driving that big old truck.
Yeah.
There you go. He coming
I'm
back
cruising,
in.
man.
I know you doing about a good 70.
Yeah, just about.
Lanny, you froze
I
up,
didn't
man.
understand
Oh, there you go.
what you said, Chris.
I couldn't
I'm here.
understand that at all.
He said he couldn't understand what you were saying, Chris.
Oh.
Shit, I'm lost right now on mama. You couldn't even ask me to. I'll have to go rewind.
Oh, I said that would be like the going into a quasi court or admiralty court would be like the children parenting us, your children parenting you. That would be like teachers getting instructed by their students, being taught by their students. Employees managing their supervisor.
Right. Did you hear that, Lanny?
Yep, I heard that.
Oh, okay. I just didn't want to make sure it wasn't froze because you was still you still looking like you was stuck over there for a minute. I didn't want to throw nothing over there, hit you on the shoulder and scare you.
It's all good, brothers. It's all good.
Let me pop a 420 question for you.
It's all good.
What?
So you jump in the plane, you fly up to 10,000 feet, turn your phone on, and you don't get no signal. Why?
Okay, you say, you know what
Airborne.
you turn your phone on. You don't get
Put your phone in airplane mode.
No, I mean I'm just saying. You get up there, I've turned my phone off airplane mode and get no signal, no nothing. Why?
Yeah, I guess the signal don't go that high.
Wait.
Yes,
The
the
satellite signal doesn't go that high.
It's in
Oh,
space.
satellite. Okay.
It's in fucking
That's
space.
what they tell us the phones are on, the satellite system.
The towers, the signal wave.
Yeah, your phones are operating off of towers, not the satellite.
Yeah, because when the plane in
Absolutely.
motion, when the plane in motion at that rate of speed, they can't communicate with those towers.
Right.
I don't know. That's a theory. So
The
Don't-
GPS
You'd be
don't work
surprised,
either.
man. You'd be surprised you put that baby on airplane mode. Google collects all that data, man.
Well, I haven't
Google
flown in
collects
about
all
25
the data.
years, so I really don't know.
I don't know.
Yes.
Oh, damn, Lenny.
Yeah. Been a while.
You say you ain't did what, Lenny?
Well, I'm just saying that I haven't flown in 25 years or better.
Oh, don't feel better. Shit, me neither.
Gonna be flying soon, man.
That's why I said
Yeah,
I
we
will
do.
be
Traveling.
It is good to leave this country and see some other shit. It's amazing.
I'm just thinking about this joy, man. That the fact of what this process could do, what doors could it open, man.
Right.
I'm still on that same level, man. You know.
Well, honestly, I don't care if I ever fly again, just because of all the bullshit you got to go through just to get on that airplane.
Now, when you private, you got
Yeah,
your
yeah,
own-
that's from the debtor side, right? Because the private side is totally different.
when you got your own jet, you fly when you want to.
Smoke
Well,
on that.
there you go. Okay. Yeah, I see
You
your
got
point
smoke
now.
on it and everything.
Hey Lenny, once it really soak in what's going on, brother, you're gonna be like, man, now I see what me and Wes was saying.
Yeah, right.
Now I see it clear. You're gonna be on YouTube tomorrow. Yeah, Lenny in the building. What up, people?
That's amazing, yo.
Everything.
Yeah,
That nickname soon.
it's a lot to realize. That is for damn sure.
Yes, sir.
What's the chat
It's a
talking
beautiful
about, Midwest?
awakening, man.
Ain't man, they listen to us.
No.
The last thing came through was Living Man and Bruce Wayne got 2 smiling emojis. That's it.
For real, there's a lot coming.
BWJ.
We just been talking and they right. I guess they catching the nuggets.
Yeah, look at that, they clowning, man.
Yeah, they laughing at our crazy stuff. They say we got Baby Joker up here again. The cast of Friday.
He said, text their ass right back. I remember they were clowning last time, though. Talking about we were fighting.
Yeah, that's what they say we is now. The cast of Friday.
Yeah, I love these early morning parties.
Yeah, it be all good, man. I ain't even tired tonight. I'm supposed to be waking shiver.
This is the best thing you can do, man.
Especially when you're educating yourself and then you're around people that like to be educated and we can educate each other together. Man, ain't nothing like that. She said, Lenny in the, I know, right, Lenny? Lenny in the building.
I'm looking out Lanny's driving window.
Building,
right. Hey, we taking addresses, Lenny. We trying to see them strip clubs.
We in the cab with you, man.
Right? That's awesome.
I just remember, man.
Hello?
Well, soon we're gonna be on this live channel. Lenny's gonna be like, "Yeah, I don't truck drive no more, man. These guys used to bring me up and educate me." Or how do you see yourself in about 6 months from now, Lenny? Being on the YouTube live.
Well, the other day I had somebody subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I don't even got a YouTube channel. Imagine that shit.
And shit must be bomb, man. I don't know, man. I don't know what to say to that one.
If you got a Gmail, you got a YouTube channel.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
If you got your name on an avatar on YouTube, you got a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
You just don't use it to its full potential.
Because like if you got a Google email and then when you go to YouTube and you click on YouTube, your Google account, you have a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
It's automatically linked. Because all I have to do is just go on there and go to the channel and just start uploading videos. Because you can't go live that way. Yeah.
It's just a faster way of tracing, you know.
I can't wait to see his YouTube channel. Me neither. He gonna be on there rolling up weed and all type of stuff. With his shirt off, laid back on the couch, talking hella
shit. You're like, what you know about trucking?
He'll be talking hella shit.
Yeah.
I can see Lanny now.
Who is that? That said, Lanny, you at a Motel 6?
Yeah, right.
Be cracking up, man. I was like, what the hell?
I'm at a Motel Platinum shit. I'm at the crib.
That's right.
That was pretty funny.
They're in the building.
But I wasn't able to look at it, so I didn't understand. And when I watched the replay, I saw it was the curtains that was behind you, Lanny.
Right.
Yeah, I was like, oh, that's why you said that.
Oh, hell. That's funny.
Right.
So, hey, no, I'm not a Motel 6, but I did stay at a Holiday Inn Express last night.
Right.
Better quality.
Oh, shit.
But you'd have saved money if you switched to Geico, though.
Yeah, right.
Hey, that's another one, too, about insurance, man. You could drop the quotes of looking at a post that you could drop the quotes of insurance for whatever insurance you got.
I don't use insurance. I drive with blank warrant coupons. If I was to get in somebody's accident, I would issue them a warrant coupon.
Hey, man, Wes.
Yeah, I'm back, man. I told you I had to go grab a pack of cigars.
Hey, Midwest, are you self-insured?
Excuse me?
I said, are you self-insured?
What you mean, self-insured?
We're talking about
Like,
insurance. I said I don't have insurance. I
If you're
said I ride
secure with
around with
yourself,
warrant coupons.
Hell yeah, I got insurance. I got the same. Yeah, man. I play both parts of the fence. You got me fucked up. Sure do. I got insurance. I got stamps. What else you want to? Yeah, sure do.
that's right.
I got
in other words, you can settle your own bills. What I'm saying.
Oh, without that, yeah. Even without that,
Yeah.
yeah. Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
It's motherfucker who made a
what I
way.
thought.
Man, you can set your bill, set off your bill with a presentment the way you sign your name. If you would, let me shut up. Let me shut the fuck up. Let me shut the fuck up, man.
It's all
Hey,
good.
man.
It's all
Notes.
good.
Remember that for the Discord, Midwest.
Yeah, I know I slipped up. I was like,
Give us that in the Discord.
man, that's for my level. My levels, shit. Y'all got me slipping out here. Y'all think y'all slick.
Position.
They trying to double team me up here, y'all. I need some help.
They tag team and shit out.
That's who, Midwest?
yeah.
Black Bruce Wayne.
Salute,
Oh,
people.
what's up, BBW, Georgia?
Hey,
What
dude.
it is? What it do? What it do?
That's
Fresh
right.
Lanny.
What's up, big guy?
Hey, y'all, we
What's
up
up,
like
big man?
it's 4:30 p.m.
No, it looks like it's
Good morning,
43,
yeah.
40, negative 43 degrees. I know
Man,
your
it's
ears are
hella
sweating.
cold.
You in Cali?
Negative 43.
It's hella cold. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Negative 43.
I don't know what the temperature is right now, but I'm
You couldn't,
outside.
you,
Bruce,
I
I'm
was
right
about
here.
to say,
you
man.
couldn't survive over here where I'm at.
Oh,
Bruce,
man,
I'm in
you
the
know what?
IE. I got my window open.
Man, I go
You know
outside
what?
with a hoodie
That's all
on, bro.
good.
Hey, Midwest, I'd have been in some cold places now. I just
I
prefer
know.
not to. I just prefer not
It
to.
cold as a
go
motherfucker
up
in
there.
Afghanistan that night.
Well, it's 32 degrees here in Florida right now.
Put my beanie on. Doc.
What part of Florida?
North Central Florida, just outside of Gainesville.
Wow.
Let me see what this
Freezing.
is.
I done been to Florida a few times, but
It's 15 degrees right now.
it's like short
Pretty
lived.
good.
Donnie, I go down there and go airboating every couple years. I love it.
Right? It snowed one day, and then right after it snowed, the temperature dropped down to 10 degrees. So the people that didn't shovel, that shit turned to concrete. That snow.
Black guys know what the sleepy ass.
And now the city is fining people for not shoveling the sidewalk.
Wow.
Damn.
Oh, shit.
That's a
Hell
cold.
yeah.
That's a
If
cold
you're a
situation
homeowner
right
and somebody
there.
fall, man.
They're on it. They're just looking at ways to collect that money.
And
So I hope
somebody
you
fall
bust
in
your
front of your
ass coming up
house
for putting that ticket on my door.
and hurt themselves,
That's right.
you better have some type of homeowner's insurance or something.
Right.
Mama.
Bad for you.
You better make sure that sidewalk is outside of your property line.
Why you
What you
think
guys think, man? What you guys think?
That's why I be on it. My shit, you can see the
Nice.
ground.
Nice.
Yeah,
Look at that king, man. What you guys think? Look at that. On the dollar bill, man.
Oh, nice.
I just found that out right now. My bad. I was so deep. Yeah.
Hey, Bruce, your mute button worked, right?
I'll plan on it.
And you better not throw up
You
over
gonna
here.
cough all in my ear.
Oh no, you
Coughing
know,
all in my ear.
I've been a lot better lately, but I know when I smoke, that makes it worse.
I got some shit called pineapple punch in there. It's pretty bomb.
Hey, Bruce, you on the plantation?
Put that lime.
I'm on
You don't
break.
ever put that lime in your water? If
Who,
you get a
me?
lot
Yeah.
of mucus build up, put lime in your water, and man, that shit takes it out fast.
The line.
Yep. Just take a lime, cut it in half, squeeze it in your water. It's potent now. It's lime, but
Vitamin C, man. Vitamin
It's
C.
gonna alkaline that water just like that.
Just the pH
Alright.
level.
I've been doing lemon slices with some tea and honey, but Yeah.
Yeah, bite the bullet when you're sick and you got excess mucus, and just drink plain warm water with lemon.
Cut you up some small pieces of ginger
I mean
root
lime.
and chew them motherfuckers.
Yeah, that ginger root's good for your stomach too.
I'm telling you,
I
man.
heard about
I'm
it.
telling you, your esophagus
Straight.
gonna be. Man, I'm just trying to tell you, shit gonna be
ginger
different.
root, lemon, honey, and
Raw
water.
honey.
And
See,
let
you
that
gotta
shit
have.
soak for a long time. I use that Manuka honey, man.
Yeah, that good shit. That's that good shit.
Yes,
I can't
sir.
afford. I can't
It's the
afford that
bomb.
shit. Yeah.
Fancy.
Hey, for real,
Amazon
man.
got it.
But that's what they do. They put the prices on the good stuff. You
Yes,
know,
they do.
they'll put it out of your league, man. For real.
Right.
Yeah, they don't
It's
want you to have it.
It's expensive to eat
Exactly.
healthy. It's very expensive to eat healthy.
Right, because they
man.
want you to put all this stuff they genetically engineered in your system.
That's right.
And your body barely
Because
can digest it. You see the way, like you said, look back and look at your boo-boo. That's what's going on in your body. You know,
they put you in a condition to where you're impoverished, and then
Yeah.
you could only afford to eat the garbage that they give you.
Hey, Lenny boy in the building. They still on Lenny. Lenny boy in the building, y'all.
Lenny boy, yeah.
I'm feeling amazing.
He banging on the streets.
Banging
Banging on the streets.
on the real.
On that truck.
Hanging on that highway.
Yes, sir.
Be safe out there, man.
Oh, he did? Damn.
Man, we jumped out that motherfucker like Superman.
Peace.
Clark Kent.
Got an appointment with a phone booth.
Somebody, I hope everything good. That went off weird. Oh, there you go. Hold on, Lenny, you good?
Dang,
You
what's cracking,
ain't
dog?
forgot to, punch
Had
the
a
break.
jazz,
Lenny backstage.
There you go, Lenny.
There we go. Thank
Lenny
you.
boy in the building. I'm happy for
like it?
Lenny.
What's the word, people? What y'all guys say? Corporation takeover. Yeah, you right.
Man.
Corporation takeover. We sure coming to get our check. They gonna be mad as a motherfucker when they stop. When they start coming to balancing them books. They gonna be mad. These excuse me, y'all. Corporations gonna start going out of business. You know, man, that happened to AT&T, man. I told y'all that shit was free. Y'all didn't want to believe me. Lenny got the face in the road. He eating that highway up.
Oh yeah, look at that shit.
Hear me now?
Making them white lines look like dots.
That looks like a simulator.
Does it?
Oh, damn, it does.
First person view and everything. It does look like a simulator, man.
That's dope.
How long you been trucking, Lenny?
How long have I been trucking?
Yeah.
Almost 20 years.
So it'll work on me as well, Midwest, if I put my green screen up.
I did it for about 12, Lenny.
I think so, yeah.
I used to mess with
Hey, look.
it.
And if you got, oh, my fault, y'all. Go ahead. Y'all go ahead. I'll tell you in a second.
Don't he have
No,
to
I was
have
just
some
saying,
kind of
like-
filter?
Let's all talk on a topic about the same topic. If only I could pass this man through the screen and just bam, you know? I had that magic. Yeah, Lenny, I used to do welding, man. I used to be in the union with pipes and do structural welding.
Mm-hmm.
Metalworks. Yeah. What about you, Money Boy? What we used to do before this show, this gig? This blessing.
I used to do a lot of shit, man. Cause I'm serious. Shit,
Hey, you got me thinking about my shit now, dog.
no, cause I work like 3 different jobs, and then I have my own little. I got my own little company as well that I do outside of working. You know what I'm saying, for
cool.
somebody else. So I work. I used to work for. I was just trying to put them all together. It's this company right here. I made the. You know what Planet Fitness is.
Yeah.
Well, I
The
build those.
gym.
Yeah, I build those machines that's up in Planet Fitness.
Okay.
All the fabrication, the
Ellipticals and
factory.
shit.
Yeah, from scratch now. Yeah, we put them together. We build them from scratch, weld them, put them all together, paint them as well, put the labels on them, and ship them.
Nice.
That's what
That's
you
funny,
used to
man.
do, huh?
Yeah,
Oh, that's right.
that's one of the jobs.
One of the
Then,
many things, I'm sure.
oh yeah,
I
man.
actually wanted to check out the estimate from Planet Fitness to get in the gym.
What else? I worked it for Get It Now. I was a driver for this furniture company. Get It Now. It used to be called Renter Center.
I
Yeah.
used
Oh,
to
I heard
drive
about
for
that.
errands.
I remember that shit.
Yeah, it's called Get It Now. I used to drive for they delivering furniture and stuff.
Yeah, I used
Yeah,
to
I
do
was
that
right
too
with
up
you
in
with errands.
Ohio.
We just
Yeah,
pull up the
Yes,
house, take your couch,
they can have it. Now. I ain't finna
Renters
fight.
to the coast.
take
I
the
ain't
goddamn
fighting
table
with
you ordered.
nobody.
They
And
will be at your door.
one thing I know, all they merch is insured. If somebody come with a gun trying to
Yep.
take some, they can have it. I'm not dying over
Take it all,
nobody
take it
else
all.
merchandise on my mama. Give him the shit out the registers that he didn't ask for. Give him that shit.
Didn't you,
Oh,
did
mama.
they used to send? Did they ever send you to repossess the furniture because the people didn't pay?
Man,
Yeah, I
I
did.
used to hate doing that shit.
I did, but now that there's so many bed bugs and things, this what they used to do. They'll come and take your shit and sit it right outside and pull off
Yeah, well, yeah.
and leave that
At
shit sitting
errands,
outside.
shit. At
But
errands,
we
they
didn't
put in the
tell
back. They put
but
it in the
look,
back of the truck and set off bug bombs.
hell no, we didn't tear that shit up, bringing it down the stairs and leave it right in front of their house.
I'll be saying,
These mother.
wait a
take it
minute,
or leave it.
wait a minute. This shit's already paid for. What you taking it for?
Shit.
I didn't
My
order this. I didn't order this. I didn't ask for this couch.
That's my thing. I don't give a fuck
That's tight,
if
man.
I got their furniture or not. If you knock on my door and I answer it, I don't care if I'm home or not. You're not coming in my house.
Right.
Right?
You see what I'm
I feel
saying?
you on that one.
These people got life messed up. You walk in here if you want to. It's on you if you leave. Shit. Oh, mama.
You put it sound like take your shit, take it or leave it. That's tight. That's tight.
No, I'm just saying
Yeah.
that any, you know, we private civilians. You know, we got to protect our. You know, we got the right to bear arms.
Might not make
Right.
it.
We didn't ask. We didn't ask for permission. Can we get a license? You know, to carry. We going by what's written. Shit, on mamas. You say what part of the process, Lady E? Man, you so close, you just don't know. You'll be telling them motherfuckers kiss your rear end real soon. Real soon.
That's right.
This is for the people that don't know, y'all closer than y'all think. Cause I was in y'all situation before. You know, I was where y'all was, where y'all was before. Yeah, that was me. I was you, Lady E, before.
Right.
How'd you feel, man? The change right when you got it.
The information.
Like how'd you feel when you had it right then and there in your hands right after you signed the papers and got your treasure? Like, what was your experience like?
I haven't got my treasure. My treasure is I got my green card Saturday, so my treasure should be coming this week.
Oh, man.
You would know what it feel like when you don't see me doing no more lives.
Oh, Midwest. You still got to do your lives, man.
Shit, when I get back.
Hey, I'm gonna still go back on these lives, man.
I'm gonna have y'all doing. It's gonna be Landy Boy in the building.
Season number 2, trucker style.
It's in the building for real. Shit.
You're gonna take turns.
Hey, lady, we for real. She said,
"Yeah, I've been calling you up. Hey, get on my live, man. Get on my live."
Lady,
I want y'all to know most people when they get to where Midwest is at, because he ain't there, but he's almost finished. They have already cut everybody off.
Yeah, that ain't right. You can't do that. You gotta keep on teaching the people.
Schooling.
Yeah,
Schooling is in.
Everybody's got a choice.
And they got a different motive behind why they do what they do too. You see what I'm saying? So I just say, if I'm on YouTube and I know that I really don't like, I'm the quiet motherfucker that's sitting in the back watching everything. Y'all probably don't believe that.
Me too.
You know what I'm saying? But that's me. I'm the one when we go out or where, I'm the one on security 24/7.
Right.
I'm just waiting on something. You know, I'm just waiting on something to happen. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just sitting there like, you good? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. You know, I'm feeling myself. You know what I'm saying? Right. You know, I don't have to be, throwing money and drinking all that stuff. Y'all go ahead and enjoy yourself. I bet you we
in
get
the
up
cut, peeping everything.
Oh, mamas, when I'm shaking. Straight up.
I gotta kick back on that.
Yeah, see, Midwest, we all love you, man. We got to keep you around because we all love you.
Man, I love y'all too, man. Y'all just don't know.
Yes, sir.
Y'all my family. Y'all my man. Outside of my household, shit.
Right.
I'm here with y'all.
That's right.
With y'all.
I gotta come celebrate, man.
Hey, we connected for a reason.
That's why I'm gonna be calling you up. Get on my live, brother. Get on my live.
I'm gonna come in like Lenny boy. Got Midwest as a co-host. That's gonna be funny.
Okay, folks, I got a special guest for y'all.
Right.
That's what's up, man. That's what's
You're
up.
You're gonna be in the island, and Landy Boy gonna be trucking. When we're gonna be in a different country.
Man, I'm gonna be right here posted. In a secret.
No, Landy Boy ain't gonna be trucking after that.
I got a secret location so cold that's right here in the States that nobody never talk about, that you never hear about. Straight up. Y'all better wake up. Peace.
I like to hear that, man.
Straight up. I'm telling y'all, it's real, man.
Oh, I know it is.
And my kids be like, when we going to the big house? I'm like, just be cool.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. You know, if you don't speak it into existence, ain't nobody else is.
It's more like, what's your name? What happened? You know?
It's like this. You just gotta be smart. It's like this. If you've been living in the hood all your life and you get a hold to some change and you in a fucking Maserati, you don't go pull up in the hood in the Maserati.
No.
You park that motherfucker at home and you rent you a motherfucking Suburban or a Equinox or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is don't put yourself out there.
It's a rap, man. Put it in.
To be a target, for somebody else to come up off.
I'm drawing too much attention, man. Yeah.
You know what I'm
saying? You pull up in a 1974 Pinto.
I might pull up in the a 68 Camaro. You know what I'm saying?
There you go. There you go.
Classic. Get you.
That 68 Camaro is going to be a target too.
I'm gonna pull up in an Uber.
Not really, you know,
Yeah, an
because
Uber.
you
Uber
feel
or
Pull up
Ford.
in an Uber.
25
better pull
grand
up with a.
versus 25 grand versus 90 to 95 grand. You know what I'm saying? Come on, dude. You know,
Right,
With
right.
all the computer
man. When
issues.
you know,
You
say
know, job probably
when you
pick you
pull
up.
up in the old school, the first thing people gonna say is, "Oh man, he got him a class. He must be working on that motherfucker every weekend. He
Yep.
he been had that all his life, man. He been putting money into that ever since he was about 17, 18 years old. Not
That
knowing
right.
I just got that motherfucker. See, but it's you know what I'm saying. It's for me to know I just got that, and them to find out.
Yeah, I'm going with the
See what I'm
GTO.
saying?
Right.
I
Exactly.
just
They
pull
You
up with
know,
basic
you
Camry,
won't.
basic Toyota.
Yeah, I'm coming like Tommy off power. Fuck it.
Coming in a bootlegged bucket ass Honda Civic with the muffler hangers or the paint rip, you know.
No, man, you can't be coming to the hood in no Honda Civic. You got to pull up
Right,
in a
burner.
You got to pull up in a Ford Escort.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
That's right, man.
Geo Metro.
That's
On
it.
Marlins.
Yeah, I didn't see one of them babies in a while.
Get you a Chrysler LeBaron.
Convertible.
Pull up in a Van Villager and a Victory Villager.
You know, but you just want to be,
Cadillac
you
Catera.
just want to come through regular, man. I'm just saying, don't put yourself out there to be, targeted or to be, somebody doing harm to you after you come across whatever you come across. Because everybody got something different coming to them because we all different. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
So that's what everybody got to understand. You can't be like, Lenny, you got what I got. You be like, hell no, I had 1,500 accounts. You had 30,000 accounts. You see what I'm saying? Like, shit, they was
It was a
investing
retention.
more, right? Like they was investing more into your stock. You know what I'm saying? Type, and that's
Yeah.
how it be. You know, that some people invest in those stocks, be like, oh, they won't live to see 18, and they'll invest in that. And then when you pass that age of majority, and you do, then damn, they like,
Yeah,
oh,
most people don't understand.
this gold back now.
Right.
Like, it's gold back now.
Yeah. When the initial bond, they decide how much they're gonna put into that bond. So whatever state you're in, if that state knows that they have like Mississippi, even right now they got a blackout cities. They know they got their population under so much control, they can put 5 million in each account and let that shit multiply. Whereas other states like California, where people get awake every day, they're not gonna put that much in these accounts from the rip.
And that's why it's easier to get your paperwork done in
Like,
the South than it is anywhere else.
Right.
My God, he was waiting and waiting. 2 weeks, 3 weeks went past. He got a fat envelope in the mail with his decree and all type of shit. They put in there, all type of fancy stuff. You know what I'm saying? He didn't even have to go to the court.
What state?
Alabama.
Georgia is not easy, boy. That's one of the states that they locked down. Pennsylvania too.
Man, Georgia's simple, man. You just gotta know, man. I know people. Straight up.
Right. Well, I mean, I went
yeah,
there. That's where I did my filing because California. I was like, nah, let me get up out of here.
California ain't gonna do nothing for nobody but California.
Yeah, that's why I went to Georgia and did my filing. No problems.
That's why California be always burning.
them forest fires and shit.
You know what I'm saying? That man, y'all think that y'all just don't
Those
understand what they doing.
Seen
those
I feel you. I
arsonist
feel you.
fires.
Yeah, those arsonist fire. Yeah, but they getting ready to do something though.
Right.
You see,
That railroad.
they pushing them out of that area.
That railroad.
Yeah, I understand.
I
They
seen
pushing
it.
these people out of these areas for a reason. It's on the agenda. Trump trying to tell y'all, but y'all just won't listen.
What's it called? When they put up the prices wherever people are buying or renting, and then
The gentrification.
people with more money come in there. Yeah, gentrification. That's what it is. That's what they're
They're
doing
talking
right now.
about something a little bit
In Hollywood,
different.
right now in LA.
Yeah, they do that everywhere. Yeah, definitely in downtown
Gen-
LA and Inglewood.
Just a sweet.
They do that shit everywhere.
You aware, yeah.
Yeah, true that. But he's talking
They
about
started out
Yeah.
at 60. Lenny boy,
Yeah,
Lenny boy.
I'm hoping to get my name change shit back sometime this week from the courthouse.
What's the new name gonna be?
Huh?
I'm just kidding. What's the new name gonna be?
Okay.
Lenny the mother trucker. Nah, kidding.
Lanny boy
Yeah,
in the building.
Oh yeah, my name is gonna be Lanny Collier.
You gotta have some nickname. We gotta have something to come up new with, with these representations. So Money Boy, I didn't even see him in the live.
Oh, I'm gone again.
Money boy sleep. You ain't gonna never see Money Boy this late. I hear you, Chris.
That's right on the daughters.
Yeah, Money Boy don't be up this late. If you catch Money Boy up this late, it's a special occasion. You'll catch him. He'll get up and be like, "Man, Wes." He'll call me, like, "Man, what was you up doing? You was up early as heck. It just say you was on there 2 hours ago." I'll be like, "Yeah."
The same 2 hours ago.
I'm like, we be up kicking it. While y'all sleep, don't nothing come to a sleeper but a dream. And I'm serious.
This that time frame too.
Yeah, this is called All Night with Midwest.
Yeah, I let the kids go to sleep and I get up. You see what I'm saying?
Right?
When they sleep now.
Midwest.
I'm up. I can right now if I want to. I can go in there, I can make them some breakfast or whatever, but they got their own little breakfast sizes and stuff in there, so they good.
A little fast. Yeah.
I normally make them hot cakes, sausage, bacon, oatmeal, eggs.
Damn.
And toast.
Hell
yeah.
Full course meals.
Yeah, I'm coming to your house for breakfast, man. Shit.
They love my kids. Hey, they go to school full. They get full grades.
Hell yeah.
Straight up. Straight up.
That's funny.
I got big kids, man. Not real big, but they young, but they eat like they big. So, you got to make sure they straight.
Oh,
that's right.
Look what I cooked for dinner.
Growing.
Look what I cooked for dinner today. Oxtails, macaroni and cheese, red beans and rice, sweet potatoes and cornbread.
Damn. Making me hungry.
Hell yeah, that shit was bomb.
Kick it up on munchy one, man.
Yeah, that menu, that menu was mouthwatering.
That was bomb. I smashed. Hey, look, we was on the live. I was sitting over like I was eating like a mug. I ate a big old plate. Straight up. Man, them boys was falling off the bone. Them oxtails.
I'm already thinking about baby back ribs, man.
My younger son, he was like, "What are these? I don't eat them." I said, "Well, just leave them on your plate and eat everything else." He came back. "Can I get some more of them right there?" I said, "I thought you don't eat them." Straight up.
I got a question. I got a question for you, Midwest. I have a friend of mine that he's African, but he moved to America and he just had a child, and he was wondering, and he asked him some questions like, how could this apply or to help him? And I wanted you to explain that, I guess.
Did they sign birth certificates or anything?
As far as I know of, I'm pretty sure he more than likely did.
Yeah, the mother had to do it for the child. But if he over here, he got some type of visa and he got some type of social security number, right?
Well, I'm not 100% sure on that, but I do know he's getting ready to marry American. So I
Oh
don't
well,
know
when
if
he
they'll
do
do
that,
that.
oh yeah, he'll get that.
What about the ET number?
Say again?
Hey, you don't have like an ET number or like a
Um,
permission to?
I've never asked him.
Midwest.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not
No,
100% sure.
I'm thinking.
Okay.
That's probably the
He,
way. Huh?
he
Uh,
I'm
might he
assuming
might
it
have
is.
he might have a ET number, but I've never asked him flat out like, yo, you got an ET number. So
nah, because
What
I'm
does he
quite
have?
sure.
Some sort of a does he have some
Yeah,
sort of a naturalization paper?
that's what I was gonna say. I'm quite sure when you come here and you
Yeah.
get naturalized that you get some type of social security number as well.
right,
So it's just like
or
this.
maybe a working permit or something
Hell
similar.
no, no, you gonna need no because even that visa is an account.
Oh,
See what I'm saying? They're gonna have
Yeah,
to have that
temporary
number
visa,
to
right?
to locate you. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because
okay.
that's why you gotta get your naturalization papers because you gotta. Yeah, there is, Lady Edie. You gotta. Mm,
You gotta find out.
mm.
Probably want to get with the Social Security Administration about that,
No,
maybe.
I know what you gotta do. The baby gonna be good because the baby just will have to get the correction of the name change if they registered the child because
Right.
they didn't already stripped the child already. You know what I'm saying? And then
Right.
they
That's
didn't already signed over rights. So I'm just trying to think before I speak and say I don't want to say the wrong shit.
correct.
Um,
Okay. Because the advice I gave him was to just have the mother follow the process. It's the only thing that I can really think of right now.
yeah, if the mother's here, then let her do the process and it'll reflect on the kid.
Right.
Long as the kid is under the age of majority.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. The age thing.
What
The
do you,
mama gotta
what's
leave,
your
right?
what's your take on that, Midwest? My take is the age of
What's
majority
that?
is not an actual age. It's is
Right.
what the status.
But you heard say age of majority act. So you had to act for this age of majority. So what do act mean? You look up in the black laws. Mm.
You probably mean like a guardian to further the process, right?
You say it again.
Like a guardian to further the process if they don't have the right to themselves.
Mm. Mm.
Mm.
Like that. That's what you're trying to find out pretty much if he could do it on his own, right?
No, I'm saying like act. What do the word act
Well,
means in the you know on the other side of the ledger?
The occurred event, the way it went with act, I don't know. You need more resources, man.
that's a good
West.
answer.
Mm.
Yeah.
What you say, Chris?
It could be a bunch of maybes.
He said he didn't know. I said that's a good answer.
Oh.
Well, if you don't know,
I
you don't know. It's a good
mean, it's
answer.
the truth. If you go to the bottom line,
Hey,
you need more
no,
resources.
hey, no, I'm just saying. But that's why it's good to have these black laws. So when we talking like this and we bring up these words and stuff, we can start breaking it down, and that's how we gonna learn. And then you will know. No, because ain't no
It's kind of
question
feel
a
like
stupid question at all. The only stupid question is a question that's not asked. So
Right.
remember that.
Right.
Yeah,
started
there
feeling
ain't
like a
no
stupid
stupid question.
mystery, man.
Yeah, I asked that because I was like, I wouldn't want to be preaching this information to someone that is not going to apply to.
Right.
An act is something done or not done intentionally by a person, aka an act of parliament or statute. That's the Black's law. The legal definition: a writing which states in a legal form that a thing has been said, done, or agreed. Also, an instrument in writing to verify facts, as act of assembly, act of Congress, act of Parliament, act and deed. Is that what you?
Verification, probably. What you think, Midwest?
Act indeed.
Yeah.
I want to say a lot of things, but I don't want to say this answer. I don't know.
Oh, I just gave you Black's law and the legal definition.
The act.
So what answer
I don't
you
know, man.
got?
Whatever they require.
I was just adding. No, I was asking you. I mean, I know, but I wanted to see if you would Google it or you would just try to come off the dome with it.
I didn't have it off the top of the dome. Plus, there's people listening, so I definitely didn't want to. Yeah.
It's all good.
I say if you don't know the answer,
No, I'm
right?
talking about.
You,
I don't. If I don't know it, I'm gonna tell you. That's one thing. I ain't ashamed to tell you that I don't know something.
exactly.
Right. Me
That's one
neither.
of the most
Right.
things I'm
Definitely
good
not.
at telling somebody. How to do that shit? Shit. Straight up. I know how to do this right here. What I'm doing right now, this is what I know how to do. Straight up. I don't know how to
Well,
do
break
none
it
of that
down like
other.
this. The father's from Africa, right? And the mother is from this country. So that would make the child of this country because that child is born in this country. So that child, even on the certificate of live birth, will have both parents' names listed, and that child will get a birth certificate.
Yeah, the child will get a birth certificate. But he was saying the father, can the father do the process? That's what he was asking.
Yeah. The father would have to get his naturalization papers to do the process.
Yep. The same port he came in. The same port he came in through. Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard this story about a year and a half ago where they were talking about this very subject, and they were saying that foreigners that come into this country, if they want to do the process, they would have to get their naturalization papers, which I understand could be pretty expensive to do, but nonetheless, that's what they need to do.
Okay.
They got to be naturalized.
Naturalized, yeah.
Got to get some blood.
Mm-hmm.
Get some blood. Yeah, you get some of that blood.
Crazy.
That shit common sense, man. You know, like the way I see it, the guardian or the dad in this case is guardian. He's gonna guide him into getting the papers naturalized, man. I mean, if the kid don't know, you know.
Right.
Yeah. I remember fixing papers for my ex-wife, man. That wasn't a good show, dog. But yeah, you're right, though, man. Like, in this case, I was married to her. She was from Mexico. I was naturalizing her papers. Because I was born here, you know. Taking care of her case. Yeah. We'll see what's up, you know. Like, hopefully, I'm pretty sure you'll get his papers with her. Yeah.
Yeah, because you gotta have that foundation to begin with.
Well, a record.
Right.
I see you smoking a joint, man. I wanted to ask earlier what strain you got, man. I'll sell you. I'd like to get it up in tune with the Mary, you know.
Oh, word. That's what's up. Yeah. I don't know. What strand? Wait. Hold on. Let's see.
What's up out there in the chat? Hit that thumbs up, people. Hit that thumbs up.
Okay, what's up?
Yeah, tore the label off. I do know. This one was an indica, though. I think it was just old pal.
I didn't put the joint down. I'm flying with these two. Hey, from my quiet dog, I'll do.
What was indica?
I think
Go ahead.
the strain that I just smoked. The strain I just smoked.
You know, enjoyment of Mary Jane. The activation of the pineal gland, you know. What's up with you, bunny boy?
Shit, rolling the blunt, man.
Take a little commercial break and Midwest is rolling another blunt.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
That's a big badass. I'm flying with that. Give me another match.
Hey, did I miss the answer for the age of majority?
Camera.
No, see the age of majority. See, that's what Eon was talking about. It's actually it's an insurance. It's an insurance policy as well, but with the right affidavit, you can motion the court. You can motion the court to release that account, bro.
Yeah, you know I followed them, so yeah.
The age of majority is 18, right?
That's legally.
But how legally? Yeah, legally.
Not lawfully.
But not lawfully.
Lawfully is not a number. It's a process.
If you look up age of majority, it'll tell you in some states it's 16, some states it's 18, some states it's 21, and so on and so on.
But that's statutorily.
But what we're saying, correct me if I'm wrong, Midwest, but the age majority is an act of competency.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Lawfully. Legally, it's an age. It's a number.
Yeah.
Okay, so the act of competency would be the key word there.
In the chat.
Yes. Yes. Performance. It requires performance. You have to prove you're competent, and by showing them that you're of the age majority.
Right. And when you show competence, then you were supposed to receive a gift. But by us not showing age of competence, they took that, invested themselves into it, and used it for themselves. Now you want to claim it. It's been abandoned for how long?
Many years.
See, people forget how long it's been abandoned, then they want to go do A for V and all this stuff, thinking it's going to go right through without doing any paperwork. Nope.
There's no statute of limitations on it, but you have to make the claim first.
That's what I'm saying. If you ain't made the claim, how can you be out here trying to use the account, use the estate? You know what I'm saying?
And if it was me and I was the system and I wanted to catch a bunch of people up, I'd let a couple people get through. Just long enough to get a lot of other people and bust them all and then make examples out of them. And if you see, that's pretty much what they do.
They can't bust you if they let you through.
No. If I let a transaction through. No, I mean transaction.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You get no reversals and then finally I'll bust you up.
And this is like at Amazon. I mean, Telecheck. They was like, yeah, you did a couple transactions. And they didn't. I said, how come? I said, when you order from Amazon, you got to have funds processed before they ship. So they get paid before it ship. She was like, no, they gave it to you on good faith. I said, no, because I was on one of my lives. I said, that's not true. I said, and by the way, this coupon down here with this all caps name on it, I said, you really ain't talking to me. I said, I told you my name because I called you. You see what I'm saying? So technically, I'm a private civilian and I don't have to give you anything because I hold title. I have a decree. And you know what that lady told me?
Have a good day.
You have a good day.
Right.
Straight up. I don't owe nobody nothing. Balance the book. Straight up. Balance the book.
Yeah, the account has to be zeroed.
Straight up. Because they already got the merch, so you got to balance the book.
And they get in trouble if they do it in your favor.
Yeah.
For real.
But when you put them under the gun, it's a wrap. It's a wrap.
They're not going to not do it at their own expense. They ain't going to do that.
Yeah. Nah, they only do shit at your expense.
Yep.
That's what they get. That's what they get paid to do on mamas.
It's that customer service, man.
Hey, you know they had shit on this TV about that rally. Remember
No.
last night I was on there. They were talking about the rally, but they had nothing on all day about that rally.
Yeah, I
Because
was
Nothing.
they
going to
can't
ask you
hype it
about
up.
that.
No
What
Huh?
happened?
shots
What happened?
fired. They can't hype it up. It
Man,
does
What's it do
nothing
with
to
this?
it's
push their
too.
narrative.
It's too many people woke. I'm.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's too many people
Riding
woke.
with Trump?
And they have
Not
no
not
backup.
only just riding with Trump, just woke period to the bullshit. Once they think that the
Yeah.
article of impeachment shit take forever to get passed to the Senate, you know, people was like, hold on, what the fuck is going on? They gotta be
This
playing.
some bullshit.
Hell yeah, like, they must
Yeah.
have got shit. They just don't know. They damn near
That's
took
what
the
I gotta
paper.
believe.
Well, anyway, it's already been written. He already gonna be there again, so that's what I believe.
Absolutely.
And I didn't vote for him the first time, and I damn
Never
sure ain't
win.
gonna vote for him this time. Straight
The
up.
reason they were able to pull off the shit at Charlottesville, the nefarious shit, and then no nefarious shit was able to be pulled off this time. What's the difference? Trump had control of the NSA.
Right.
He didn't have it then. He has it now. That's why they say patriots are in full control because once you have the NSA, you can track all communications, unless they got Morse code by carrier pigeon or hand deliver a message. They hear it.
Right.
So they couldn't
There
get
was a
away with
lot of
shit.
people there, though, yesterday.
Yep, a lot of peaceful people,
Yeah.
armed to the teeth.
I don't know about that.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have friends live streaming there. What you talking about? Armed to the teeth.
To the teeth.
And
Sick.
that's why they didn't show it, because they were all there with guns and there was no violence. Because guns don't kill people, people kill people.
Yeah, I agree.
Somebody's
You
phone
imagine?
ringing.
Yeah,
Hey,
I'm waking somebody up for work.
Anybody that don't agree is silly. 'Cause you got places where there's no guns and they got high crime rates. They stabbing motherfuckers.
Right?
And then you
man,
got places where everybody has a gun and the crime rate is next to nothing.
right.
Like they can't dispute those kind of facts.
The crime rate is where they dropping them guns off at in the hood to them young kids,
Yes,
and
sir.
they're killing each other. That's where the crime rate at, because them boys ain't going in the store buying them motherfucking guns,
Nope.
ARs, and them guns that shoot 300-400 rounds and all that shit. Man, them boys they ain't number kids. You know, they ain't even got the credentials to go in there and buy nothing like that. They ain't even got the money to buy nothing like that.
Right.
Where they get
I
them
just be
from?
like,
Y'all
I just
gotta
be like, you
think
got
where they
stuff?
getting these guns from. Y'all be hearing them shootings in Chicago? One gun going off for 10 minutes.
Damn.
Shit. Man,
Ow.
that's military shit, man.
Yes, sir.
Straight up. You can't buy no regular gun at the store that can shoot that many rounds without jamming up or exploding.
It could be a
Yeah, you
custom, you
can.
know?
Yeah, I'm a weapon specialist. You absolutely can. These cats got good shit in these stores now. In these gun
Bunch of
stores, pawn
fabrication.
shops, gun ranges that sell guns.
Man, I don't know.
Well,
Yeah.
they're still all semi-automatic weapons, though.
Well, that's if you go to the store. If you got people that are making guns, which they do in every state, you get
Yeah,
what you
you
want.
can make them full auto, that's for sure.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's what I would prefer. But you
What you
know,
call it? A weapon specialist?
they just need to bring back the revolver, and then that's it.
Yeah, because my vision.
Yeah,
They
that
test
baby, the
you.
revolver.
You know why
They test you when you go in the military.
see the people don't even know why they started making guns with clips because people was getting away with too many homicides because they couldn't find the shells.
Is the no
You know,
evidence, no faces, no fingerprints, no faces.
you know, with that revolver, you take them shells with you. When you bust that 9, them shells they jump out the side of that motherfucker. Green,
Right.
green, 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 green. They
Oh,
be
that's not.
everywhere. You know what I'm saying? You might have accidentally touched one the night before last. You know what I'm saying? You never know. But with that revolver, you take them back home with you. Yeah,
Remember
wherever you
messing with
take.
us. Remember
And
playing
then
with a Smith and Wesson, man. Taking care of one of them ranches, man.
Smith
It's
and
still,
West,
it's still
a
a trace, man.
bulldog.
You could leave it, which is real, real bad and getting caught up. Oh, my bad. I didn't even know you were talking. My bad.
No, I was just saying, no matter what gun it is, like he said, guns don't kill people. People with guns kill people. Stupid motherfuckers.
Hey, you imagine a gun with with his own legs doing the shit?
Right. He ain't gonna
How did
never
that
hit.
gun?
He ain't gonna never hit that because of the backfire, the kickback. If the gun,
Recoil.
Recoil.
the
The recoil.
yeah, if a gun had legs and shoot, it wouldn't hit shit.
How did the gun think to kill that victim? I
They
just would
wouldn't.
like to hear some shit like that, you
That's
know,
because
say that.
a gun don't have a brain.
That should be funny, man, in court.
The gun is just a tool. It's a survival
Right.
tool. It's not a tool for war.
It's a bare of arm tool, bare arms tool.
It's
The
just to
system kills
survive,
more people
bro.
than guns, and they ain't banning the system.
Man, look how many guns they confiscate a year. And then look how many they drop off in these neighborhoods.
Right.
Compton, New
What you need, man? The
the
Springfield.
Bronx.
Oh, man, you get a 9 on them, you get a Smith & Wesson.
You get whatever you
Put in a
want, man.
request.
You can walk up to a crackhead and buy a gun nowadays.
Yeah, $20.
For real.
You get a dub.
Or ride to the nearest crack spot.
They got 2 cities they focus on with the dropping off of the guns right now, Midwest. That's Kansas City and Chicago.
Oh man, you already know they want them boys to kill themselves after they knock down those projects and push those different gangs into the inner city. They knew what time it was. You got gangs already in the inner city that's established, right? And then you just knock down these project buildings where it's GDs, BDs, all these other gangs. Then you push them into the inner city where it's the opposition at. What you
Right.
think finna happen? It's finna be chaos
Gentrification, man.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Man, you know how many people done died in Chicago over some stupid stuff?
2
Gee,
Oh,
million.
man.
yeah.
It's reminding me of
I don't even take my kids up there to visit.
nah,
Hey, you heard that
not a
song,
good
Midwest?
segment.
Called Too Many?
It's not familiar, but who?
E40?
Yeah, it's just badass. It's
Yeah,
done. It's done at a jam.
you got to peep that one out, Midwest.
I'll check it
A
out.
lot of change going on. A lot of civilization movement. You think we're gonna hit the revolution, man?
Who?
We are in the revolution.
Keep hearing a bunch of shit about World War III, man. Any pictures and shit. The way it's set up, the way it's gonna happen.
Yeah, no World War III, man.
I
That's
don't know, man.
propaganda. I do. That's propaganda.
Yeah, I believe that too. Propaganda.
I mean, who they gonna go to war with? That's what I'm
Money,
trying to
money,
figure
money,
out.
money, money.
Who they gonna go
What's
to war
that?
What's
with?
that,
See, that's
Midwest?
what I'm saying. I don't understand why people thinking war because Trump not a part of the deep state. So it wouldn't be a war. Why you think?
Right.
Why you think it wasn't no war with Iran, man? They just hit a target. It was one target, one freaking target.
Hey,
It wasn't no war.
Homeboy sent me pictures of that president, man. I don't even know if it was viral or if it was the news, but
It was viral.
some crazy shit.
Like a
Yeah,
foot.
speaking of which, that trial starts today.
Yeah.
I hope it ends today
hours.
too. Yeah, I hope it ends today too.
No.
Mm-hmm.
No, they can't do that.
Well,
That's a little too
they
quick.
can though. Say this is all bullshit. We ain't going forward with this crap.
If all the people
That's all
No,
they
they
gotta
have to
man, if the
they have
people
to
go down
present the
there in
cases
numbers,
first.
if the people go down there in numbers and stand on that shit, yeah, they'll throw it out.
Yeah.
Even if they want to throw it out, they still have to let them present the case first.
Let's see what
They have
happens,
to
man.
present it, and then they can toss it and say it has no merit and toss it, but they got to present it first. That's just protocol. If they let them get this far, they got to present it.
Because they've been going over evidence all weekend and all today and everything. So, yeah, they present it tomorrow and then get rid of it because I ain't trying to hear nothing else. I'm ready for this gold standard.
Yeah, that's right.
See, people don't understand gold standard, and you got your estate. Man, that's
I don't think the two are related. I think the gold standard is gonna happen, and then this impeachment could still last 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
It's just a distraction, man.
It just depends on if they want to try to expose all the corruption and all that shit and bring all the evidence right there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if they go that route, there's gonna be witnesses, and they're gonna bang it out, and they'll probably be arresting people right there.
But that's what Trump wants. He wants to get people arrested. The indictments, man. Yes,
me too.
I'm with
That's
you.
the perfect opportunity for them to do that.
Exactly. Those field indictments. They're just sitting, waiting.
Yeah, there's like over 18,000 of them.
See, everybody
there's
everybody know about
100,000.
Do the rich file tax return. Hell, all the private don't. All the rich don't file tax return.
No,
because the rich they invest into public corporations, so their corporation file a tax return.
Right.
You see, they invest that. See, that's why they say the rich get richer. That's because they smart. They went to the private and just started letting other shit ride from that side. Once you got a trust, then you can do pretty much anything you want to do because you can start controlling a lot of stuff.
Get more doors open.
And writing a whole lot of shit off.
Yeah, see that's what I'm saying. I don't understand that.
I'm just trying to see what they're gonna present in the news, what they're gonna make up what they want us to believe, man. You know,
man, they can't make me believe shit. I be looking at the news like it's the Flintstones, like a motherfucker, like a cartoon.
Straight comedy.
Pay-per-view and shit.
It's finna be
that rally, man. The I see it's just a setup, man.
It is 5:30.
A cover up, you know.
Shit.
Yeah, and 5:30 over there. Shit, rise and shine.
Rise and shine. I'm finna get ready to get off of this live and get my kids together, get them out, and then I'm gonna come back with coffee with Midwest.
That sounded like rise and shine. Money boy Midwest in the building, yo.
What time you coming back, Midwest?
In a little bit, probably like an hour or so. I'm finna get them up and out.
Damn.
Okay, that's cool, brother. Do what you gotta do, brother.
Yeah. I gotta get them up in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Shit, what you got going on?
Yeah, I've enjoyed the conversation this morning with everybody.
Yeah, me too, man. This was shit. I don't want to get off, to be honest.
Right? Got some in-depth conversation going.
Yeah, then I'm comfortable. We all flowing, and we got a like you said, conversation going. Even though the chat ain't responding, you can still feel the energy high. So that's all that matters.
And they're probably all sitting back listening.
How many's in there, Midwest?
Huh?
How many's in there?
Right now it was 9, but we had
We
16
got
people.
Batman, Black Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, everybody dipping
We got
out
Lady
right
Ecstasy.
Word.
now. Lady E.
Peace, Lady E.
Peace, everybody. Peace, chat. Peace. Everybody
You know
be
what would
safe.
be really cool? What would be really
What's up?
cool, bro? Is get everybody in the chat on the live.
I'll be trying.
I think 6 is the total, right?
Yep, I can do 6 and then drop them. Everybody say something and then bring in 6 more. Because I don't have to
Yeah.
be in there all the time. I can sit to the side.
Right.
You know.
That's
Have
why
you
you
ever
like the
tried,
participation, right?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah,
I'll sit to the side and, let people talk. Because a lot of people, once they talk with you, then they get comfortable, then they'll get to going. Then you just sit back and let them, flow.
Yeah.
And that's how you get comfortable. And then you like, shit, I could do that. If I did it on his channel, shit, I could do it on my channel.
You lived that, didn't you?
Yes.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
Yeah, kick up that group therapy,
just testimony. See, like,
Yes, sir.
man, we all learn. We learn from each other every day.
Yeah, my shit is.
Yeah.
You remember my saying, right? Remember, I've copyrighted it too. When I
What's
see
that?
what you see, I see more.
Right.
I like
That's
that.
what you see.
I've even the whole copyrighted thing is extended. But that's just
what's
a
up.
little quick spot I
Penal
shoot out.
Yeah, they gonna get up like house. I'm like, man. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get up off of here and get it together for these kids, and I'll be back in a little bit with that Gano.
All right, brother. We'll see you then.
Lanny was cracking.
Y'all waking up, we jumping off, but I'll be
everybody.
back a little bit.
All right.
Peace, brothers.
Stay away.
Peace.
I'll be back on the live.